that I've been to podcast in a while.
Because you went somewhere?
Oh, your mic's not plugged in. Nice one, Yuri.
Nice one. He's trying to silence me on purpose this time.
Wait a minute. It is plugged in.
He's trying to silence me on purpose. Look, you trying to silence me on purpose.
Always trying to hold it.
God damn, Yuri.
Didn't even answer the phone.
Didn't even answer the. Nah, he called back.
I wasn't watching the show and I didn't have my phone.
Apologize for not picking up the phone last time. when we tried to call you.
Apologizing for deleting Housephone's episode.
Ah.
No, Josh said it's still on the server. No, but wait, did you not tell me that you deleted it?
Yeah, I did.
Yuri is a king of disinformation and misinformation
You know what?
and cis-information.
I do want to apologize for speaking on Yuri while he wasn't here.
No, that's fine. We do that all the time.
Yeah, I
This is
know,
an
but-
anti-fact check podcast.
But you know what? I'm a man of my word, and I like to have give the other person a chance to say their rebuttal.
But he didn't pick up the phone, so it's his own fault.
But Josh had his back though.
He
It's all
said his
good.
phone was dead.
No, I just wasn't watching that.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
wasn't
why would do you think I sit at home and watch the episodes when I'm not here?
You should.
I do. Even
Do you
if
really?
When I'm out of town, all that.
Really?
I look at my phone on my cell phone.
Because he has to make sure that nobody says anything about him.
Well, the last time it was like the whole OT and Yazzie beef was going
Oh,
on, and
yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
here. I was like, I got to make sure when I come back, I'm prepared.
You know, when we had the whole conversation about blank person not liking you, I think that we forget that the main reason why they didn't like you was because you acted like a fucking asshole on the podcast with OT.
I didn't act like an asshole.
Well, I think in their perspective, I think that was where there started to be some stress there, wasn't there?
We're friends now.
It's
Now-
so
right.
obvious who you're talking about.
Well, I don't think it's obvious to the people at home.
they don't
Okay,
know.
okay, yeah, no.
But we're friends now.
But I feel like that, and you don't
We
drink
made peace.
anymore, and that was like,
That was
you've never been that drunk on a podcast.
yes, I have. I've
Really?
been worse.
really.
Oh, you were
Hell yeah.
you were acting like
Josh
a
said
total
nah.
cheesehead in that
I think
episode.
cheesehead.
my first and second episode, I was like slammed.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like trying to like get the shit together. I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen and shit.
Interesting. Well,
Interesting.
You know what else is going to help you get it together?
MyBookie.com.
No.
Oh, which one? Which one is it?
Manscaped. Manscaped is going to help you get it together. And when I
Get
say
those balls together.
it together, I mean your balls and your dick. Autumn is in the air and the pumpkins are in the patch. And our friends at Manscaped are here to make sure that you don't carve your pants pumpkin when you're grooming, if you know what I'm saying. Make sure you're keeping things fresh this fall with the leaders in male grooming and their brand new 4th generation performance package. Boys, get ready for cuffing season like no other. Ready to take the leap into fall with Manscaped? Join the 2 million men worldwide using Manscaped by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with the code NOJUMPER. It's time to bundle up with the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Inside this package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker, ear and nose hair trimmer, crop preserver, ball deodorant, and much, much more. There's a whole lot of good stuff going on with Manscaped. I know you've been a proud user of their products in the past.
Every single last one of those. The last time they didn't give us the ball deodorant. I'm waiting for Manscaped to send that care package in.
But admittedly, your balls do need to be deodorized.
No, my balls get cleaned every night.
Your balls stink. Well,
Ooh.
get 20% off at manscaped.com and free shipping with the code NOJUMPER, all one word, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping. That's a deal right there.
Save your knots.
Use code NOJUMPER. 20% off and free shipping from manscaped.com.
That's right.
I noticed that we lost our ketamine addicted friend. Where did he go?
He has a new, I don't know what this is now.
This is like the new vape that's taken over the world because
I've been seeing everybody having those.
your brother Kiki was lugging one of those around all weekend in Florida and just taking drags out of it the whole fucking time.
I didn't know what that was. I thought he had like a little mango juice that he just couldn't get rid of.
No, he was that your brother is a big nicotine head.
I never noticed.
Stop.
Seriously.
He smokes.
Are these the
what?
high rollers?
What?
Wow!
I don't want to fucking hear it anymore.
Size 13. Holy
Wait.
shit! I might
Are these
never
the ones-
take them off.
No.
These are the ones I bought?
No, because I expedited the order before you bought them. So now basically you got 2 pair on the way.
Wow. Wait, I want a different pair then.
Well, you already bought the other ones.
I bought these, didn't I?
Oh,
no,
out of
bro.
breath. Where did you run
These
to?
hard.
To the car. Sorry.
Housephone.
You forgot to bring them in, or you just
Yeah, no. I was like, I might as well do this now.
This
Dude,
is hard.
I'm in the building.
You didn't even buy none.
I know, right?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, give me some fucking money.
Now I'm gonna buy them. I actually have a lot of money in my
Look
pocket
at
right
you
now.
talking
There you
shit.
go.
Wow.
Yuri's like, where's mine? I paid for it.
Get the fuck out,
We
Yuri.
off to a good start this episode.
Great start. And now Housephone's back, so we can actually get
Okay.
going here.
Yeah, sorry.
Should I wear these? How do I look? This is cool.
I'm gonna get free promo.
Oh wow. As long as you don't cover up our
I'm
actual
so
sponsor below it.
Oh, speaking of sponsor, my boy from 2020 is outside with a box for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Bring them in.
Yeah. Have him come in.
Yuri, can you grab him real quick?
I'm sitting on the
Jonah?
couch. We
He was
fucking.
like, I hate that house.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonah? Jonah still
hate
works for
that
them?
nigga.
Did he say that?
Yeah, it's Jonah.
Yeah, no. I know.
Cyberspace.
Okay, we're good then.
Shut up. Yeah. Okay. You done with the MyBookie promo?
It was Manscaped, and you need to deodorize your balls.
My balls always smell good.
I've been
from
getting
what
a
I've
ton
heard.
of complaints on the DMs about your balls, and I
About
feel,
my balls?
and I feel like that's something that would be really good for you to get involved with. With code No Jumper, you can get 20% off and free shipping.
I ain't gonna lie, that fucking Manscaped shit really do work.
Yeah, before that, you had never trimmed your balls or dick before. Right?
Wait, did you use it to deodorize your balls or to
Well, they didn't give me the ball deodorant. I used everything else.
the ball cologne? Remember
I
that?
used a ball cologne. And let me say, you shouldn't spray it on your nuts after you shave.
Really?
Yeah, that's. You gotta just spray it like on top of the boxers.
I saw. Picture this, and we could tell the whole
I don't
story
wanna
of this
picture
weekend.
your-
But picture AD posted up. It's like
No,
11,
I don't want to hear this.
11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my god.
Getting the most intricate beard trim / haircut.
You were. He was all in your face with the camera like this close.
I know. AD said the N-word in a very funny way when I was filming that.
He was like, "Nigga."
Yeah, the way you like whispered it. It sounded so weird. I was like, I never heard someone say it
Because
like
I think
that.
he was getting his beard lined up so you can't talk all the way. So he's like,
Yeah, he was fucking scared because I was actually gonna bonk him in the head with my phone camera.
What is bonk?
Bung.
Boom.
Nah, bro.
I think you would have got up and slapped the shit out of him.
I just wanted to touch the camera to your head. Pause. But then I started to get stage fright as I got closer and
You should
closer.
have. Because I had a little cup of hot Joe in my hand. I would have went, shit.
Hot Joe.
Anyway.
Yeah, what's up, man? You guys gonna talk about your guys' trip?
We gotta tell you about
Boys
this
trip?
weekend because it was such a fucking. You know, I was thinking about this is what made it so weird, is that I'm so used to spending a couple hours at a time with AD, but
And
all of a
probably
sudden we
T-Rail.
just got launched into this world of having to be around each other for like 24 hours in a row, or however long it was, 72 hours in a row, no sleep. And just traveling, which can be kind of stressful and stuff.
Yeah.
It was very interesting to like be plunged into this like 24 hours a day environment. Not that we were together 24 hours a day since we slept in different rooms, despite his request. But
You requested to not sleep in.
he wanted to sleep together
Oh
in the
my
same room.
god.
Okay, wait. So you guys went to the airport together, or y'all met at the airport?
We did go to the airport together, and
Gay.
yeah, that was pretty gay, just being in the same Uber and everything.
It was you, AD, Kiki.
Trevor, T-Rail.
Trevor, and T-Rail.
That's a good game.
It was good. It was like, I realized as soon as we really got going that if we had one more person, we would have been totally fucked because we had to like.
Oh, it would have been terrible.
It was so hard to fit into the fucking Ubers
Ubers
that we
and
were
shit.
taking and stuff because they don't have like these glamorous fucking big ass Ubers in Florida
Why
and
they don't?
Pensacola. In
Oh, not in
Miami,
Pensacola,
sure.
yeah.
But in Pensacola, it's like
Pensacola, everybody has like a 1984 minivan.
Yeah, I know.
But you can't get
Or
in
like
the
a
front.
Cutlass.
T-Rail accused one of the Uber drivers of being part of like a minivan mafia. He's like, do you guys just all like, there's just like one guy who owns mad minivans and like that's what they do? And the guy was just like, no, we all have our own minivans.
Yeah, he's like, what?
It was kind of weird to have him make that accusation. Anyway, so yeah, we get on the plane, we fly to fucking Charlotte. That was our connecting flight.
Oh, really? North Carolina?
We get to Charlotte.
Annoying.
We eat pizzas. Mini pizzas. Personal pan pizzas.
Like from Pizza Hut or something?
No, just from some random place. Because we were pretty thankful because when we got there, we realized that
I wasn't thankful.
we almost didn't have food because the fucking restaurants were all closing down in North Carolina, and we
you're
would
right.
have been very, very
What time was
upset.
it?
It was not even that late. It was like 9 p.m.
What the fuck?
And they're like, oh, everything's closing down here. Me and AD had to sit next to each other on that flight for fucking 6 hours.
I saw T-Rail clowning that you were in economy.
Yeah, I mean, what am I gonna fly first class and make all the guys fly in the back?
We was like in front of everybody though. It was kind of like a hierarchy though.
Yeah, for some reason we got moved all the way to the front with hella leg room.
Look at Josh.
Did you pay for that?
Yeah,
You-
Josh.
Oh,
Josh,
No,
why didn't
it's
you
not-
go, Josh?
It's not a coincidence that they put me and you in the front and everybody
Kiki's
else in the
just
back.
as tall as us. I'm anti-classism.
Every flight we went to, I'd be like this. So see you guys later. Me and Adam just we got extra leg room.
No,
and
it was
shit.
only the first one.
Okay.
Because on the way back, we were all the way in the back of the plane, and my legs were way more tight up in that shit.
But that was the last one. We took 4 different planes.
God damn.
3 of them planes we were supposed
That
to
took
sit next
4
to each other.
That took 4 on the way
no,
there?
1, 2, and then 3.
Oh, you just took 1 on the way back.
So we were up in the front.
no, 1, 2. We flew to Miami. We flew back to LA.
Oh, okay,
That's
you're right,
4.
because there was a connecting flight. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's why we were in the front. That was worth it, though. having
And
that
3
extra
out of
leg room.
that 4, me and you were supposed to sit next to each other the whole time.
Pause. How much did you pay extra for us to sit in front like that?
Like $80 a ticket.
$80 a ticket. I'll accept
80
that.
bucks
Because
extra.
I feel bad for Kiki.
When I was looking at the shit,
Kiki's too big to be sitting in the back.
he's a giant.
And how's he
Extra leg
supposed
room.
to be securing you guys if he's not right next to you?
It was like, you know what? There's a hierarchy here. Take your ass in the
What
back.
what are the odds of anything happening on the plane? I think on
don't
the
know.
plane, me and you, as long as there's not some like 9/11 type situation that goes down, I think we're gonna be all right.
Hey, bro, and this nigga looking at me weird because I got the whole complete series of the Twilight Zone. I like that shit.
I'm looking over at him, and he's just zoned in watching a TV show from the 50s, black and
I
white
like that
show.
shit. On Twilight Zone,
It's
on my
like a
computer.
little white boy with a fucking corncob pipe, and he's just sitting there. He's just watching, and I'm like, how many things are there about you that I don't know? Because this
I
is
like
so.
the Twilight Zone. That's classic television.
Like,
bro.
what was that episode about? Because I've never seen it.
It was it was crazy. It was really about these 2 kids. Their parents were about to divorce, so they go in this swimming pool and they find this lady who just like cooks them cakes and shit like that. And she's just like, "You guys can come stay with Auntie."
Oh, no, that sounds weird already.
Yeah, and they keep going back and forth, and then eventually they just leave their parents and they go live in this imaginary world with this old lady who makes them cakes and shit.
So you're into like the Marvel world,
You
which
know
is
that.
like all movies that have come out for the most part in the past couple of years,
I
and then you're
watch-
interested in this random show from the 50s,
I watch every Marvel movie that's came out.
and then you also watch this random black and white
I
show
watched
from the
the
50s.
it's Twilight Zone, bro. That's classic television.
That shit is too
I
old
just
and
never
slow.
seen it. I
But
don't
see,
know.
a lot of television shows, bro, wouldn't be what they are today if it wasn't for that
Yeah, that's a
television
fact.
show, bro.
That's a fact.
I've just never seen you take such an interest in my culture.
I love film, bro. You
White
cancel
people.
my movie reviews.
And
You see, I like that shit.
drove you into the arms of the Twilight Zone.
Exactly.
No, I've been doing that shit, bro. Like around every Christmas, they do like these marathons and shit. And I'll literally
Yeah,
sit
they
there and
really
watch that
do.
shit, bro.
Interesting.
So many of them, too.
So then we arrive in Pensacola, and I think immediately within like 5 minutes of driving around, AD and Kiki and T-Rail start to realize like Pensacola is really nothing like
Nothing there.
Miami. No
At all.
Gucci store. We tried to look it up. It was 5 hours away.
Yeah.
It was 5 hours away?
Yeah.
Why
I don't
was-
even know why we looked it up because
Yeah.
just the topic came up of like, would the mall in Pensacola have a Gucci store? Which, having been there, I now realize
they
that
had
was
When were you
Something
there
important.
before that?
that was. We'll get to that. There was,
You were there before this instance?
well, yeah, because actually,
Apparently, this nigga used to live there.
Yeah, right? Like
when I was 21, I had like just moved to New York.
That was what 72.
Ageism is real.
I'm like, when the fuck did you live in Pensacola, nigga?
Old people matter. Anyway, so when I moved to New York, it was like, okay, it's wintertime, it's freezing fucking cold. I just moved to New York. I'm like finally out of my parents' house and shit. I'm like, I gotta find somebody who'll let me stay with them in Florida or some shit so I can get out of this cold ass weather. I had a friend in Pensacola. He had a fucking spare room at his mom's house, and she let me post up in a sleeping bag for a couple months.
Did you fuck his mom?
No, 2 years in a row, I stayed in Pensacola, sleeping in the sleeping bag on the ground, and rode bikes, stuff like that. So for some reason, I've spent a lot of time in Pensacola.
Did you like pay rent or anything? You was just hanging out there for
That
free?
nigga was bumming.
And one time,
Damn.
the dude's mom, like her boyfriend, had the big idea to ask me to do some lawn work around
You're
the
like,
house.
Fuck no.
I mean, I told him I would do it, and then I just didn't do it.
Yeah.
Because I knew I was leaving in like a week anyway. So I was like,
Yeah, I would have not did it either.
I'm not gonna follow up on this.
Bro, I noticed that Adam really didn't go anywhere because he was like,
All right.
you can add your Airplane pass in your iPhone.
That's a fact.
I haven't been on a flight in 2 years.
Have you not?
All right, I haven't been on a flight in 2 years since COVID started, and even before that, since like January. So like this January, it's been 2 years. I'm not that technically savvy when it comes to my phone. I didn't know that you could. I have.
That's like the only way to do it, honestly.
I've never done it. I've always had a piece of paper.
I got my fucking COVID test on my wallet,
Right.
on my phone.
Okay.
do?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just didn't know that I could do that, and now I know, and it was an incredible experience not having to go get my ticket.
It's way easier.
And you don't even
Amazing.
have to like scan your face to pop it. You just click it and it'll pop right up.
Right. And I did my usual bad habit of not paying attention to my girl because she was like, "Oh, do you want to do this thing on the computer real quick so that you can check in with Clear on the plane?" And I'm like, "No."
You're like, "Ah."
I was like, "No, I don't care."
And then
I don't know. I don't even remember saying it, but she told me, she's like, "You blew me off when I tried to help you with it."
I use that.
I don't even
motherfucker.
remember.
Well, maybe you don't blow your lady off. So
And I
much.
had to wait in a long ass
Adam.
line while he coasted through in the Clear like nothing.
You leave me hanging? Exactly.
He was probably sitting down by the
Smart black
gate
man.
for like 20 minutes more than
Oh,
me.
I was watching. I had an episode of Twilight Zone to watch. I had me a.
He got through a whole episode
I had
while
a-
you were in
I had
line.
a sausage bagel. Ooh. The whole time.
Bagel, no!
Yeah.
That was the best thing that happened on the way there. Because, okay,
No, I didn't hit a dog again.
I was going to say you killed another dog. on
while
the way
me and
there.
AD are in the airport, I get recognized, I think a couple times. AD might have got recognized once or twice. I said to him, I'm not going to be happy until we get recognized by somebody who acknowledges that it's weird that me and you are here together.
He did say that.
Just in the sense
Why?
that me and him never been in an airport together. We've never been
Okay.
going on a flight together, et cetera.
But
So
people
I'm like,
see us together every week. So if them seeing us in real life together,
okay, but if not every week.
oh my God.
was like that, huh?
Okay, but like a real hardcore No Jumper fan, if they see me and AD together at the airport, it's not just going to be like, "Oh, Adam 22," or like, "Oh, AD." It's going to be like, "What the fuck are you two doing together?" You know, like they would just, if
I
they're a
would've never
real hardcore fan, they would maybe think it was a bigger deal.
I would have never thought about it like
Because
that.
you know, there's like a lot of different levels to fans. You know,
Yeah,
there's
that's a
fans
fact.
who just know who you are.
Yeah.
There's fans who fucking
True.
watch the show every week and actually. That's why that girl Sky that we signed. That's why I realized that she's a real deal fan. She knew.
Yeah.
She knows everything we fucking. She's gonna hear this right now.
Yeah, facts. What's up, Sky? Hi.
Anyway, so
Wait, is her name Sky or Bree?
Sky Bree.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Go to
Finish.
Lena's page if you want to, or
There you go.
mine too if you want to find it. Whatever. Anyway, so me and AD are sitting there, and a dude walks by, and he looks at
doubles
us,
back.
and he goes, "R.I.P. Tony and Bagel." He looks at me and says, "R.I.P. Tony," and then he shifts his gaze to AD and says, "And Bagel," and then he just keeps. He might have got a little pound, but then
Yeah.
he just kept on walking, and I was like, "That's it. That's a real fan."
That's the
right
moment
there.
you were waiting for?
I didn't trust him after that.
Oh,
R.I.P.
you didn't trust
Tony.
him, but you're the one that killed the dog.
On Tony. Sometimes I feel like I'm like bringing,
gotta
I'm
get
bringing
a-
it up too much.
You got to get a Tony face tat right here.
Tony.
Not that big.
If you do that,
Just get it little above the eyebrow.
Long live Tony.
Okay, you ain't got to do all that.
I know just the font. Anyway, I don't know. I was excited about it because I keep saying on Tony and long live Tony around the house. I don't think my girl's like used
Yeah.
to someone who just brings up the dead all
Yeah,
the
like-
time
like
to
on
like
the
make
day.
a point.
you gotta do like the homie, like, man, that's on my nigga Tony, bro.
Yeah.
And the niggas be like, oh,
gonna
he's
say
telling
it
the
just
truth.
like that.
You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
No. You lose the end and use everything else. You know what I mean?
On Tony. Long
Like-
live Tony.
Like if you and your girl are ever arguing in the near future, you got to be like, man, on Tony, you got me fucked up. Like,
No, Tony told me I couldn't trust you.
No, but I want to
Tony
save
told me I
it for when I really, really am. Like, you know, when you say, "Oh, my mama,"
yeah, like
on Tony,
on the
I'm
damn.
like, oh God.
on dead Tony,
okay,
No,
but-
you don't say that.
you can't.
on the Tony Awards,
Oh, dead Tony.
On Tony, Tony,
on
Tony.
Tony. We both thought the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's Tony, not Tony, Tone.
Really?
It's just one of
It's
the
Tony,
tones
Tony,
has
Tony.
a T-O-N-E.
I thought it was Tony, Tony, Tony.
No, Tony.
What was their song? Toing, toing, toing.
It feels good.
That's them.
That is them, yeah.
Oh,
they got a
such-
bunch of
They got
bangers.
gang and shit.
That's a banger right there.
You don't listen to R&B, nigga.
sure
Stop
don't.
it.
Nah, I'm capping.
You never hit the you never hit the slow stroke in your
No, but
life.
that was the age of my life where I would be like, actually listen
just
to
be fast
R&B
bumping.
on the radio because I had to listen to the radio.
Do
'cause
you
it
ever
was the
make love
90s.
porn, man?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga just throws the anal cunt greatest hits on.
Sorry, I don't put Tony on it to hit the skins.
Hit the skins. That nigga put on anal cunt greatest hits.
Hell yeah, no, that'd be hard though. Yeah, no, I would like to fuck my bitch a Slayer for sure, but I just never really got around to it.
It's like I hung a nigger in the forest.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna play that one. Anyway, so we get to Pensacola. They have the realization that Pensacola is a pretty fucking dry place. Although you guys were like really catching a vibe with the women working at the hotel, it felt like.
Yeah, they were nice
That's
ladies.
the best thing about going to random cities is the only attractive women will be the women that work at the hotel.
I wouldn't call them attractive, but they were nice ladies.
Not the word that I was thinking of for sure, but they were really, really nice. You know, did you have that realization a couple times on the trip that there would be like women trying to talk to us, and it would be like pretty obvious that none of us were really trying to talk to them,
All the time, the
except
whole time.
Kiki.
Yes.
And Kiki would just kind of rise to the occasion. It's like, yeah, you need any help, little mama? He's much more open-minded about women, I think.
I love that. I wish I was there just to accompany Kiki on that mission.
One of the
You would be
ladies, she
good at
let
that.
me get behind the counter at the hotel. She wasn't supposed to
Wait,
do that.
what?
Yeah.
But you
What,
didn't really
is-
do anything back there, did you?
No, I just wanted to do it.
It's not like there was even a gate.
Did you make like
protecting
a
it. It's just
TikTok
sort of-
or something? Like, why did you want to be back there?
I just wanted that authority.
You should have, and you should have used the,
Yeah.
the music from that's the Holiday Inn.
Damn.
No, we was not the Holiday Inn.
I know, but that would have been a good TikTok.
Oh my god.
You might as well let Adam just like run your TikTok career.
Run your
You
pockets.
gonna turn
too.
me into Chingy?
You always remind me of Chingy.
No. Not at
Wait,
all.
okay.
Chingaling,
My,
as I call him.
Chingale.
I'm a hardcore fan. I call him by Chingaling.
my main question is,
Where's Chingy? Can we get him on the pod?
I know,
Laura.
Laura, tap in.
Laura, you've been fucking up on Chingy and Tony.
Wait, I just need to know why.
Raphael Sadiq is not coming here. You don't know who Raphael Sadiq is, huh?
I know the name.
Okay, just leave it alone.
Be my lover, won't you be my lover? No?
Bro, you remind me of like Brendan Fraser in
Yeah,
the 90s
right?
on
Like-
everything you fucking say and
Right.
sing, bro. Be my lover, won't you be my lover?
No, hell no. To the no.
Isn't
Yo,
that-
I've been watching that video so much.
My name Bushy Bull.
you know the actual song? Because I know it's like a popular meme.
I know the meme.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to that man.
He died.
He died.
How did he
Damn.
die?
Bishop Bullwinkle.
There's barely anything on his fucking YouTube channel except
The hell no
that song and like maybe like one or two other songs.
He went
but
out with a bang.
That shit got 65 million views and none of his other shit.
Hell to the no.
That means he left a fucking imprint on life.
He did, but how did that song become a viral thing? I need to check the Know Your Meme page about that song.
No, that's like what's that guy named? Like Wavy Web Surf when he like makes
Oh,
like
yeah.
the like documentaries
I
about
bet
memes.
he has a video
He
about
probably
that
does.
dude.
You know what else he
Or
has a video?
someone like him.
You know what video he does have? The damn son, where'd you find this? He has a
Who
whole
really
video.
said that? Was it McLovin?
No, it wasn't McLevin. That was
Okay.
cap. That was all cap. It
That's a
wasn't.
pretty big contribution to the culture from a guy who has absolutely nothing to do with the culture.
I know, right? Like he literally did a whole investigative report on who really made that song. It's,
I don't
it's like a
wanna-
random DJ from Florida.
Damn, son.
I don't
where'd you
want-
find
I don't
that?
Damn,
wanna-
son, where'd you find this?
I don't,
Sound like you made
I don't
it.
want
I
to
know.
take away from Wavy Web Surf's cultural impact.
Yeah,
He
shout
may,
out
for
to
all
him.
I know, he may be a white rapper as well.
He gives me rapper vibes.
You notice what they were playing when we were in the club was Snow Informer.
What is that?
Informa. I'm making it boom boom now.
I heard like an EDM remix or some
Shut
shit
the fuck
pop off
up.
in the
No,
club.
you did not.
Yeah, that you still hear that song remixed in the club here and
No,
there.
you
Never
did
heard that song ever in the
You
club.
did not. That nigga must have had his headphones in playing that shit by himself.
He was
What you
so
know
drunk
about
by the
Snow?
end. End of
Me?
the, you were drunk by the end of the fucking trip.
Did you drink?
No,
No,
not
he
at all.
didn't. I was not drunk.
Did you?
We'll get to the club.
Yeah. Let's lead up to that.
We'll get to the club. All right.
Okay, so y'all, we still at the airport. When did y'all
No,
niggas
no. We're in the hotel.
hotel?
Now. We went to
Ate
bed.
the Holiday
and
Inn
by the way, we
with
would have
Chingy.
loved to have had you there, but we kind of had to
It's
not
okay.
invite him
It's-
because he didn't come to the podcast.
It's okay.
Anyway, so
He bought shoes. He's all good in my book.
we get in there. We tear up the gas station. Actually, the gas station attendant was fucking with us. That felt good. Cop some snacks. Run up in there. Smoked a couple blunts because we did bring weed on the plane because we decided to not be bitch
You
made.
thugs did, not me.
We thugged it
You
out.
thugs did.
Actually made Trevor do it, but we
Put it in the camera.
Where's it? Two.
Put it in the camera bag.
we smoked a few blunts. Go to sleep. I fell asleep at 3. Woke up at 10. We went We interviewed, or I did quick interviews with John Gabbana.
Yeah, get it right,
and
buddy.
Supreme Patty, get it right, get it tight. Did those quick interviews, met up with them. I met up with the announcers. So I actually got one of the dudes is in the UFC. Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to remember their names, but I followed them on Instagram, so we are homies. And then the other guy is this dude who's more of a traditional announcer, and his thing is that his entire Instagram is photos of him holding Diet Mountain Dew.
Why?
I don't get it, but he fucking every.
Is it different flavors or like?
No, every post is him flexing with a fucking gallon of Diet Mountain Dew. Apparently, this is just how he lives his life. Anyway, these are the people that I was tasked with announcing the fights with.
Oh, you announced the fight?
Yeah, it was
What the
lit.
fuck?
Anyway,
The ending of them.
so then a couple of them at the end. So then we leave there. We go to the mall, and
Which didn't have a Gucci store.
which did not have a Gucci store, but it did have a store that pretty much made AD the happiest boy on the face of the planet.
Lids,
Close. Describe the store.
fans.
It was a very fancy hat store.
What was it called? Do you remember?
Pensacola Fancy Hat Store. That's how I like to remember it as.
If you've ever been to the Cordova Mall in Pensacola, they have a lovely hat store.
But it wasn't lids or nothing like
It
that?
wasn't like, but
He just
they-
had a big embroidery machine in there.
AD fell in love.
He was geeked, and he didn't think to wear one of the hats that he had made, but he put in multiple hat orders. He was having all kinds of cool stuff stitched onto his fancy hats while he was. We just went and walked around. We went and checked out a couple other stores. We went in the Hot Topic. It was like the Hot Topic was like an underage club in the middle of the mall. There was so many like 16-year-old weird kids just
wasn't in
standing
there.
around in the Hot Topic.
Why were they just hanging out in there?
I don't know.
Why were you hanging out?
Listen, I
I didn't
walked
go on
in.
Hot Topic, so don't ask me.
He was working on his fancy hats at this time.
I'm like, why were you hanging out in
It wasn't
The
me.
Hot Topic was next to the fancy hat store. Me and Trev walk into the fucking store just to check it out. And there's just so many people crammed into
Throw
the Hot
Trev into
Topic.
it, too.
It really reminded me of like when you're young, Hot Topic is kind of like the club. If you're a goth kid,
No.
If you're a white kid,
Lids is like that for you.
no.
for your people.
We hang out at Lids.
No, Jimmy Jazz.
Hey, meet me by the Laker hat. What the fuck?
hey,
Jimmy Jazz.
hey, make a left at the Atlanta Braves. I'm underneath the Florida Marlins.
What other stores did we visit in the mall? We went to the cookie store.
We went to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oh, I love Dick's Sporting Goods.
We did stop by Dick's, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was nice. We didn't buy anything though, right?
I bought like an all Nike suit for the airplane.
Oh yeah. Who cops a fit at the Dick's?
I mean, to like
Sometimes
be
you
comfortable
got to.
in. Because I didn't have no shorts or nothing. I just had like
Like
regular
jeans and
pants and
shit.
shit. I had jeans. So
So
I
you
went and got-
underpacked.
No, I overpacked. Speaking of fucking packing, right?
Pause.
Pause. We go to the fucking airport. As soon as we get there, right? I've got like 4 outfits in my bag. They open this shit up. They open up this nigga Adam bag. He has 1 outfit in a fucking book. I say, what the fuck is wrong with you? I didn't see no underwear, no socks, no toothbrush.
'Cause he was
it's
planning-
just 1 outfit
'cause he's
in
planning-
a fucking book.
because he's planning on not showering and wearing the same drawers and the same socks the whole time.
And I'm like, nigga, you got a book? It's a Tupac book. Like that made any difference?
I got an advanced copy from Simon and Schuster.
Whoever the fuck they are.
you should have got an advanced copy of boxers from Hanes.
Listen,
And we went to the
That's what you
mall.
should've
We went to a million stores. He didn't think to go get a T-shirt, socks, or nothing. He had the same hoodie on for the whole fucking trip.
And he was already wearing that hoodie for the whole week before that.
that nigga was on day 8.
You're fucking gross.
listen. I went there wearing clothes,
Stinky
right?
man.
I went there wearing
Throw
clothes.
some water on this
So I was
nigga.
only gonna have to. Dude, you get my blunt wet. Because that's just gonna get sparked at some point here. I had to have clothes for Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we're on the flight, right? So in my bag, I had, I think, a jacket, a hoodie.
That's it.
No, you're right. Because I was wearing a hoodie. I was wearing a hoodie. You're right. So I had a jacket, 3 T-shirts, 3 pairs of underwear, and 3 pairs of socks.
And a book.
And a book. And then a toiletry bag.
Did you even read the book?
No, didn't even open it.
The seal was still on it.
Oh, that's pretty
And
embarrassing.
then he sees me, bro. I got these headphones on. I got my computer. I got the phone. I
You
got
ready
all
to
this
go,
shit.
yeah.
He's just looking at me like, you got all this fucking stuff. And you got this dumbass book.
I got a book on my phone, which is the reason why I didn't open the actual book.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't
Audio
need,
book?
I'm a very simple person. I don't need anything on the plane. All I need on the plane is a fucking folded up hoodie to put on my lower back so that I can be nice and comfortable. And then a book on my phone.
Got to make sure that ass is in the air.
And then that's it. And usually I end up sleeping on the plane. And even though I'm not tired, if I read for like a half hour, I'm going to get tired and probably fall asleep anyway. So I really don't, you got your laptop. I didn't need a laptop because I brought a duffel bag, which is not safe for the laptop. I was proud that I just had the duffel bag. I didn't even need a backpack.
I put my back. Well, I have a.
I
laptop.
love traveling light.
You need a laptop bag, bro. You can't just have the laptop raw dog and then
I love to travel light. It's such a nice thing to be on a trip, doing multiple legs, multiple days, and you just got like a tiny backpack. Or
All I know, you started the trip with a white hoodie. By the end of the trip, that motherfucker was yellow.
it looked kind of yellowish before.
Who wore it better, me or BFB?
I think BFB swagged you.
God damn it. Anyway,
There was no hesitation in that. We both picked BFB.
and I want to tell you how long I actually wore that hoodie because he's a liar. He's a liar. We get on the flight Thursday and I'm wearing it. So
Okay.
and I actually wore it for a couple
Whoa,
interviews.
Go. No, when did you first put it on?
when he first got it.
The Chronicles.
I wore it a couple, like a week before that, or I wore it for a couple interviews. Then I washed it, or my cleaning lady washed it.
What's a couple of interviews?
Did you see
I
it
wore it
wash?
for one day, so I think I had it on for 2 interviews. Then she washed it. I wear it Thursday. We do the news. Then we get on the flight. Friday, I took off the shorts, put on jeans, but I did wear it to the fight on Friday, which we still haven't
Jesus.
even got to, which should give you an idea how long this is going to take for us to describe this. So I wore it to the hoodie on Friday. I also wore it Thursday.
So basically, you had this bitch glued onto your body.
We got onto the flight on Saturday at 6 in the morning, so I still had it on. Then we weren't able to check into the hotel until 3. So I still had it on all day while we were going out shopping
And
and
it's
shit.
humid
in
as fuck.
Pensacola, Florida.
No, we in
We were
Miami.
in Miami by Saturday.
When
So
it's hot
Jesus.
as fuck.
I wore it all day Thursday, all day Friday, and then Saturday until I was able to take a shower and to change into my Pro Club jacket. So that's 2.5 days.
I know it's hot as fuck in there.
I wasn't sweating. That's why I felt comfortable in it. And I showered in Pensacola one time.
Allegedly.
Did you shower in
Factually.
Miami at all?
Yes, I showered
Ah!
on Saturday.
Think about it.
Once I got to Miami, I showered and then I put on the Pro
Take
Club
a
jacket.
bath. Take a bath.
That's what-
Take a bath.
That's what that Kiki Klaw should have just said. Shut your stinky ass up, nigga.
She could have won the
I was
whole,
right there.
the whole argument.
She could have killed you off and just go take a shower,
We're going to
nigga.
talk about that. But anyway, all right. So then we leave the mall. We stop by the crib, by the back of the hotel. Then we go to the fight. I feel comfortable saying we all had a fucking grand old time at the fight, right?
Yeah,
That
grand,
was
a grand
blast.
old time for sure.
It was so
It was very
fun.
swell.
It was a swell old time. We'll have a gay old time.
Of course, you had to say that.
Gay.
Okay, but
So we pull up. We got to watch like 15 fights of just like
15?
random dudes. But being up front for it really, really helps the experience. Like I've
Yeah.
been to UFC fights and shit where you're fucking far as hell and you're just basically watching on the TV. Being up front and getting to really hear these motherfuckers punch each other and shit was really added to
Some
it.
of these were brutal, bro.
It was
did
a
anybody
lot of knockouts.
Did anybody sweat or blood fly out of the ring onto you?
No.
That would have been awesome.
AD, I saw him lick one of the wrestler's arms.
Oh my god.
Wait, I was watching one of these fights on your story, and this guy was basically pushing this other guy to the floor. Like it wasn't even like
They were amateur fights, many of them.
Yeah.
The
They
beginning
weren't
fights.
all boxing though.
Boxing and MMA mixed
Oh, really?
together. Yeah.
no. But this one I was watching for sure was they were boxing.
The one where what was the guy's name that
It
we
was
were
like a
screaming?
huge.
Mark.
It was a huge black
oh, wait,
guy.
wait, wait. The white guy.
We just kept screaming.
Mike?
Big Mike.
The guy that kept getting knocked to the ground looked like a version of Kiki.
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah,
He
yeah.
got his ass whooped too.
Yeah.
Kiki should have fought him.
We were thinking that. Kiki said that he would have got in the ring right then and there and fought.
That would have been
Except he would have tested positive for Newports, so that might have been a whole thing.
what?
No, he smokes a lot of Newports.
But they don't test you
didn't
for
see it.
cigarettes.
Yeah, but I feel like he smokes so many Newports that they would probably still.
He's like a walking hookah.
They'd be like, you can't fight here. You got too many Newports in you. Anyway, so that was a good time. Then finally, all right, then I go over to the announcer booth finally for these last 5 fights. And the first one is Skinny from the 9 versus,
He was fighting.
yes, versus a guy named Terry Business. Now, I'm not sure I still haven't really fully investigated Terry Business,
Nigga,
but
cover your mouth, Yuri.
what are you doing over there?
He's fucking sneezed loud as shit.
I thought you were gasping at the name Terry Business, like,
he was
not
like,
Terry Business.
Yuri be like, that's my favorite Twitch streamer.
But then, so even before that, we went in back behind the scenes before the fight.
Behind the Home Depot.
Boom, we see Skinny from the 9, and he Immediately
Want smoke.
No, he was cool from the beginning. He's like, "Are we cool? Can we?" I made it clear. I'm over it. I don't give a fuck. It's over. It was like fucking 3 years ago that we had a problem with each other. It is what it is. He was so hyped that I forgave him or that we were cool again or whatever. We filmed a little video real quick. Then whenever I go back out there to watch the fight, Terry Business, you got to watch this fight. I know it's on YouTube. Terry Business comes out like this. Boom, 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 boom. He's swinging like this. You would not believe it. And Skinny from the Nine just covers up. And Terry is like that. But, I mean, you know.
Skinny was doing a lot of defense.
It's not like he really hit him that bad that many times, but he really had Skinny like flustered. Like Skinny clearly had no fucking clue what to do.
I would say this. Terry threw like 7 million punches, but every time like Skinny would fire back at him, he would like back down and shit, and then it would just go back to that. Like
it was fucking weird. But I mean,
it was a funny fight.
And Terry Business is a very, very white guy. He's like the most. It looks like he could be like, you know, working a Foot Locker. Actually, usually the Foot Locker employees are kind of hip these days.
Maybe Dick's.
Yeah, he could work at Dick's for sure.
yeah.
He could definitely manage a Dick's. Okay,
That's kind of your job to manage dicks.
No, bro.
The Adam 22 and Lena
guess who's
porn production.
coming soon? Guess who Skinny from the Night had in his corner? Someone who you don't get along with. 458 Keys.
Oh my god,
That was his corner man.
what?
There you go.
I swear to
Why
God.
are you exciting me?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
look at you,
No,
trying to
they already
surface
had fucking hated on each other. Or like had
I didn't even. Okay, let's.
Now you done popped it back
Well,
up.
analyze it then.
Let's review
Go
this.
ahead.
You don't remember we reviewed this? We pulled the clip up, we watched it, and we all came to a general consensus that I didn't even say anything
And
crazy.
he squirted mustard all over you.
Nigga, what?
Oh, that was Vel, right?
You got me fucked up. I'm not no fucking hot dog. Ain't nobody squirting mustard on me.
So where do you think it stands with Keys?
I don't know. I mean, that was the last thing I heard was that he was just on Instagram going crazy, like he had a problem with me because I said the guy that was like voguing.
Oh yeah,
That's all
he
I
was
said.
definitely voguing. There's no
That's
other
all
way
I
to
said.
describe
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, but shout out to him, man. I ain't got no problem with him.
Yeah, okay. But so then, yeah, I mean, and it's weird because like I'm with the announcers, and we're the only people in the building who can
I didn't even know
hear
they knew each other. What
What
the
we're
fuck?
saying. Yeah, I know they're like best friends. They hang out all the time apparently, but like nobody else can hear what me and the announcers are saying. And you know, I'm sitting next to two guys who are like basically experts in this, so they are judging the fight and they're saying who they think wins each round. And by the end of the fight, it was very obvious to us that Skinny had been defeated and that Terry Business won this fight. And so we go into the ring because I'm supposed to interview the winner and the loser right after this happens, right? And so I get in there and Skinny flips out because he has no idea that the announcers who are announcing this shit are basically saying that he lost the whole time. So he's actually completely surprised. And at the last minute, they switched the final round from 90 seconds to 60 seconds.
That's what he was mad about, though.
Which was really weird because the Terry dude did look kind of tired, but I also really don't think anything would have happened in those 30 seconds that would have changed it. You know,
I mean, what if Skinny would have knocked him out in the last 30 seconds?
That's what he was upset about. That they changed the round on him.
They should at least let them know. I'm gonna be honest. That's not
it was
fair.
really weird. And I asked the dudes that I was announcing with, I said, have you ever heard anything like this before in a fight? They're like, no, I've never heard of normally the rounds are set in stone. It is what
For
it
sure,
is.
yeah.
So that was kind of strange. But anyway, like, so Skinny gets super pissed off right away. I'm interviewing Terry Business in the ring. He says that he wants to fight Soulja Boy next, which is
shit.
obviously just a clout move since Soulja Boy's not going to fight Terry Business. But
Mr. Business.
it's going to piss off Skinny from the Nines, and Skinny from the Nines signed to Terry Business.
Well,
Then,
signed to Soulja Boy.
or signed, yeah, right. Well, maybe now he's signed
If
to
he
Terry
was
Business.
signed to, if he was signed to Mr. Business, that would be.
Mr. Biz. Anyway,
Mr. Business?
So then they're leaving the ring, and the other thing about it is that Skinny from the Night was getting booed by the crowd
Oh,
hard,
shit.
which I don't really know why, because I didn't really get the vibe that the crowd really knew much about.
How many
like,
people were in
Whoever that
attendance?
nigga Terry was, they loved him.
Yeah, they did like him.
That nigga Terry.
I don't know why exactly.
How many people do you think were in attendance? Be honest.
I don't know, like a couple thousand. It was
Really?
It was a decent crowd. Like they
I
were
wouldn't
telling
say
us.
a couple thousand.
You don't think it was 1,000?
At least
Couple
1,000?
Maybe like 600-700 people.
Hell no, it was way more than that.
Fuck no.
Like
I've seen 600 people. That was way
like
more than.
I'm talking about like aside from cast and crew. And
It
all
was
that.
in an arena,
So it probably felt smaller than it was.
but it wasn't like
It wasn't
densely
1,000
packed.
people there.
I'll get some numbers, but
Okay.
either way, it was way over 1,000 people there. I don't think you're very good at counting people.
I can't tell if Adam is like trying to big it up because he was like,
Well, this
you
is
know.
a good thing.
Oh, maybe it was 6,000. We got a promo coming. It's sold out.
Yeah, right. He's like, actually, I'm going to be headlining the next one. So yeah, there
So
was.
yeah, it was
I'll take it back.
30,000 people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
So
I
Skinny
believe
from the Nine
Skinny
gets
from the Nine
booed.
actually got in a fight with like a fan on his way out of the ring. I would actually
Jesus
like a
Christ.
full breakdown of this from him, but basically like he got in some sort of scuffle on the way out of the ring with like a fan or something, and then once they were back there, and I believe that there is video of this, but that they're trying to keep it off the internet, but I would really like to see it because Kiki said he saw it, but he didn't screen record it. But then once they got out back, I guess Skinny from the Nine's girl started attacking Terry Business's girl.
What?
And there ended up being like a big brawl between the camps. I don't know how far the brawl or the fight went, but there was like some sort of intense back and forth brawl, and like Terry Business couldn't leave until security came to usher him out of there because they were scared the Skinny from the Nine was going to do something. It was pretty crazy, to be totally honest, even though we didn't see that because we were still by the ring.
It was normal to me.
You thought it was normal?
I don't think that's normal for like the person boxing to like fight someone outside of the ring.
I think that's why Supreme Patty's manager wants to keep it off the internet, Mills, because it's like so out of the ordinary
Like
for
T-
that kind of thing to happen. And like,
T Mills, the white rapper.
no, he's the other dude, A Mills. And
Wouldn't that be crazy if that was his
no,
manager?
he plays a guitar now.
T Mills.
Yeah, he's in a band.
Wasn't he all? Didn't he always play guitar?
A lot of the white boy rappers who are on
They
Warped Tour
always
and shit, you
revert-
know,
they always revert
MGK,
back.
he got a guitar.
They always
Suicide in the building.
What up? What up?
That's a hard shirt. What does it say? My energy.
My energy is vice versa.
Need that. That's hard.
Fire.
Anyway, so yeah, then it's time for our final bout, our final battle.
The main event.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It would be really, really hard for Supreme Patty to beat John Gabbana in a
That's what I
fight.
was
John
thinking.
Gabbana is a
Some of y'all was doubting him. I told y'all he was going to win from the
We
get-go.
both tried to bet on John Gabbana before.
I know. I tried to spend $2,500 betting.
I was gonna bet
would've
all the
dropped
money
more.
I had in my bookie account, but then it only was gonna let me bet $50. I'm like, what the
with the
fuck?
no jumper code.
Yeah.
They got some explaining to do.
I was like, why is I feel like I don't know anything about betting sports online, so I think I was confused about why it was only trying to let me bet $50.
What?
But either way, yeah, I mean, John Gabbana is so much bigger than him.
You
That's
should have
like-
bet. You should have bet that $160,000 NFT.
I'm not betting an NFT. I don't want to bet that much money on a fight. But anyway, yeah, I mean, John Gabbana won for sure.
By like by a landslide.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been really hard.
It was
for
a good
Patty
fight,
to-
though.
Yeah, I mean, it was solid, but
Did
Patty
anybody,
ain't no pushover, bro.
was it any blood and did anybody get knocked out?
no. Boonk was dead by the end.
That's not his name.
John Gabbana was
Man, John Gabbana, man.
dead.
Mr. Gabbana.
He was exhausted. If that fight went for another 3 rounds, then maybe
Patty would've
Supreme
had it.
Patty could have came from behind because his cardio was still going good. I feel like Patty was in better shape and was probably more prepared, but I just felt like the size difference just kind of made it almost impossible for him to win.
I mean, no disrespect. I feel like maybe John Gabbana probably had a lot more.
Jesus. Because
He
he's in a Christian rap group now.
That's fire. Honestly, I
His
respect
boys,
that.
they had fucking crazy face tattoos and shit. They did the interview with him. They all are just out here praising the shit out of God.
Whoever got him into that, shout out to them, honestly, because it changed his whole life.
He seemed real like just real healthy.
He's like, these holy
His
hands.
minds is right.
These holy hands.
Yeah.
That was fire.
He's out here, man. He's repping for God.
Bro, the way he was talking though is like you wanted to root for him too.
Yeah.
And even his crew, bro, you would think like everybody had tattoos. You think like
They were super
our crew
polite,
kind
yeah.
of be standoffish. They like, hey man, hey, give us hugs. I
That's
was just
tight.
like, yeah, that was dope.
Did it stand out to you that Pensacola was like an extremely racially diverse place? I felt like when we were in the mall, it was like almost like 50-50 white black.
Nah, I think it was like 60-40.
Oh, it's pretty close, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to eyeball the work. He's like, no, no.
I just love that Adam's brain is like immediately is like, let me just see.
Gentrify.
I'm trying
How
to see
can I
who I relate
gentrify
to, you know?
Pensacola?
I'm trying to see like who's tapping in. Well, I mean, you know.
We don't see color, Adam. We just go into places and just see people.
I think that the woke community don't really vibe with that anymore.
Really?
They want you to see color these days,
Why?
I think. So that you can know your privilege.
What privilege do we have?
Yeah.
I'm not you, but well, you're American, so I mean,
American privilege?
you're certainly privileged to be born in America as
No,
opposed
no,
to
I
like
mean-
Haiti, right? I mean, it's a pretty privileged country that we live in overall sense.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, you know, that fucking girl yesterday was talking about growing up in Vietnam in a fucking
she
in
said
a shed.
she said she couldn't eat for days, and her stepdad was a dwarf with cancer. So
yo,
I don't know if she
I'm
was telling
sorry,
the
I'm not
truth.
trying to laugh at that, but like, what?
She did say that.
I feel like she said those exact words verbatim.
And are you going to tell her what she let us do?
AD dumped Doritos on an Asian woman's head.
Stop Asian hate.
She wanted it.
That was Asian love.
I'm not going to stop her from wanting Cool Ranch on her fucking head.
Hey,
that's her right if she wants to do that.
And then I hit her with the no jumper wettest water in
hit
the
her
world.
with-
Well, I dumped.
I dumped Doritos on. He's like, "Can I pour some water on your head?" And she's like, "Okay."
What do
if you
y'all
want
got
to.
going on in this bitch?
He took a Dorito.
I'm not bringing none of my bitches-
like a softball.
I'm not bringing none of my bitches to the Patreon.
He threw a Dorito like a softball at her head.
Just one Dorito.
I think when
or the bag.
When I had the idea for him to dump the Doritos on her head, I thought that he was gonna squish the bag so that they would like
well, why
crumble all over.
Why didn't you give him some instructions on how to do it?
I just kind of like had a vision in my head. Instead, he you know, it's a small bag of Doritos. It's like 5 chips. They're like bung, 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 bung.
Why was this a part of like the Patreon?
Somehow it just came up. She was a funny girl, and
What was sexy about that?
I don't know. But did you think it was hot? I thought the water was kind of hot.
I just want to
You
hit
want
somebody
cool?
with Doritos.
You want Cool Ranch juice all over the chairs?
I had her kneel on the ground for the water.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, like an astronaut? You were talking about the meal thing.
Yeah,
You just like kind of rapping to me. Okay, I
Yeah,
got
I'm
you.
sorry.
All right, so the fight was cool. We finished the fight. I think it was like 12:30 at 1 in the morning. We walked to a Waffle House.
Oh yeah,
We purchased
Y'all walked?
food.
yeah. We walked.
What type of bullshit
We're in
is this?
It was
Pensacola.
close. Yeah. At this moment,
I would have been like, I don't call it fucking Uber.
Hey, no, because
was
I
like
even
a half a
told him
block
I was
away.
like, if we was in LA, we couldn't walk.
Yeah, I'm not
We
walking
couldn't walk
nowhere.
around
there's
this
not many
motherfucker
things
not
that you really like walk between in LA.
Everything
but-
seems like it's haunted in Pensacola at night.
That's how you felt?
They got like this creepy ass Irish
Oh,
van
man.
with Muppets in there and shit that
What?
look at you. This shit was
There
ridiculous.
was like
bro.
a van?
a bus full of like stuffed zombies.
Oh hell no!
It was
and
really
when you walk
weird.
by, it's at night and look at you like this.
What?
It's crazy, bro.
Super weird.
I'm staying far away from that.
And we go to the Waffle House. At that moment, I'm very happy to have Kiki because there was one fan who might have been on crystal meth who was kind of
Oh
like,
man, he was going crazy.
he goes, Adam 22, starts freaking out at me.
He probably couldn't believe that you were in Pensacola,
He looks
Florida.
over at AD, and in the moment, I could see his brain trying to remember AD's name, and he goes, you and you.
Another black guy. Shut the fuck up.
And Kiki starts to like get into it because Kiki's like basically telling him to chill the fuck out, like because he was kind of like really up on me and shit,
Like in your face.
Like he was so hyped up, but like he seemed like he was maybe either drunk or like on crystal meth or like something. Like he was geeking, bro.
What time of night was this?
It was
like
almost
2
2 in the morning.
Oh yeah. Anybody you see past midnight at a Waffle House?
And the Waffle House is stuffed. And what made it so awkward is that there's this random homosexual man that's just sitting there, and this fan is trying to tell this gay dude that he's bugging because he doesn't know me. This is awkward. Like this guy.
And this guy is probably trying to eat.
This
enjoy his
motherfucker is
food.
perfectly within his right to not know who I am.
Yeah.
And fucking this
Anybody.
Wanted to eat waffles.
This
Yeah.
random fan is basically, you don't know what this is, man. This dude is fucking sick. And him. Him too.
And you.
And this guy's just like, I'm just waiting for food. I don't know. Like, whatever you're
Yeah,
talking
like-
about. Hey, bro. I don't know, man. Like, it's okay.
Oh
Like,
my god.
And I'm just like this is kind of awkward. That's when Kiki was getting mad at him.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Don't harass the random.
Leave the dude alone. He's perfectly okay with not knowing who I am.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so then we get back to the hotel. We sleep for like 1 to 2 hours.
Damn.
Not fun. Head to the airport. Hop on the plane.
To go to Miami?
Fly to Miami.
Why the fuck did y'all? Damn, y'all really crammed this in.
Pause, but yeah. Like we really, really like did not.
Thanks to Joshua.
We really just crammed this shit together.
Shout out, Josh.
Josh. Well, you guys wanted to leave by Sunday morning, so we had to sort of cram everything together. Next time we go on a trip, we need like a week.
At least.
week?
A week.
as long
4 days.
A week is kind of long.
As long as it's somewhere suitable, bro.
We go somewhere that we.
I ain't staying in Pensacola for a
Oh,
fucking
yeah, we have no reason to
you
ever
didn't
go
even
to
stay there
Pensacola
for a
again.
day.
Bro, I was there for
If
2 days.
if there's a bag in Pensacola, we go to Pensacola. But
If
otherwise,
it's a bag, we going anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, I'm taking a trip to Quebec to go pick up a check.
Woo, woo. Anyway, if we went to Miami for 4 days, that would be fun.
That would be fire as
I
fuck.
still need a bag.
Yeah,
you need
facts.
to be getting a bag while you're there. What kind of bag are you getting in Miami?
Any
I can
type
get
of
bags.
bag.
What's the bag?
Club hosting bag,
Walkthroughs, all
performance
that.
bags, modeling gigs.
How much are you getting?
Modeling gig?
Nah, dead ass, bro.
Not that kind of modeling. How much are you getting paid for a walkthrough in Miami?
Non-disclosed.
Yeah, what's up?
Here we go.
Nigga trying to get the contracts reviewed?
I think
What's up with
he's
you,
just
man?
being optimistic.
What's up with you, man?
Why are you showing love with the left hand? Real men don't do that.
No.
That's off limits.
Where we come from, we do the left hand.
Is that normal?
Yes, it's very normal.
My whole life I grew up thinking the right hand was the only way.
You grew up next to the hash brown factory.
What? Next to the hash brown factory? What the?
You mean the potato factory?
I don't know.
Some percentage of the potatoes might have become hash browns, but it's not a hash brown
Are you
factory.
from Idaho or something?
I'm not, though. I'm trying to think of what businesses I even grew up near. The 99.
What is that?
A fucking
People
restaurant.
love calling me while we're doing this. Like, I know you watching this. So why are you calling me?
Okay, Joe Budden.
He be answering his phone?
No, he always gets mad when people call him during the podcast. Like,
Does he?
No.
Does Joe Budden even still do that show anymore?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anybody say anything
To
about
a somewhat smaller audience, but yeah. Roy and Maul, they ran off.
it. Damn.
They took some fans with them. Hard times.
He gonna hit you up about this one.
Me and AD.
I'm just acknowledging reality.
I'm just acknowledging reality. He gonna send you to the Twilight
You're
Zone.
acting like you don't know who made that Black No Jumper Instagram.
I don't know.
It
who
was
made
you!
It wasn't me. I swear to God.
It was
wasn't
Laura.
me.
Laura secretly
He was
made
mad
it.
because the Black No Jumper don't even follow him.
They did.
He said, they don't follow me.
They did.
Well, why would they?
I think they just waited a little bit.
You're not Black No Jumper.
Can we file a copyright for Black No Jumper? Anyway.
I had to send out some. Never mind. Let me.
No.
Go ahead.
Nope.
B and J. Like E and J. We could use that logo.
Wait, B and J.
PB and J.
Why would it be B?
I was
and J?
thinking like Ben and Jerry's.
Why would it be B and J?
Did you say that on Netflix? They had a Netflix flavor at the hotel.
Oh, they probably
in
did.
Miami.
Netflix flavor?
A Netflix flavor of Ben and Jerry's.
I wonder what it is.
Can you pull that up so we can analyze the ingredients?
I would love to know what's in it.
Anyway,
They got like a Jimmy Kimmel flavor too.
What?
I swear to God,
they're giving all the weirdos
it's like a
flavors.
Tonight Show, like a
Bro,
Tonight
speaking
Show
of
flavor.
Netflix, they have a show right now that's fucking crazy.
What,
bro.
Squid Game?
Squid Games, bro.
I knew you were gonna say
What's
that.
Bro, it's just fucking crazy right now.
I seen they brought
watching it.
Gangland back.
Fuck
What?
Gangland. We playing
No, they
Squid
didn't.
Game.
No, they didn't.
I
bring-
just saw it on Netflix. Or it's called Ganglands, which I'm not sure if that's
It's probably not
thing
the
as
same show.
Gangland.
Squid Game is like a
I heard it was very hard.
it's kind of like a Hunger Games damn near. Where it's
You
like
watched it, Josh?
You got to kill people?
I trust Josh's.
well, it's like a lot of contestants play this game, and like if you like you do something wrong, you die. And there's like this a whole bunch of money on on the line. and
I
shit.
would be dead immediately.
Yeah.
At any game.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna fuck up.
Ben and
somebody.
Jerry's is releasing a new ice cream flavor called Netflix and Chilled, made in That's so stupid. Made in collaboration with the streaming platform. The treat is made with peanut butter ice cream, sweet and salty pretzel swirls, and fudge brownies.
It tastes like Stranger Things.
Pretty inoffensive. I would definitely eat that.
It just tastes like a random show.
It tastes like a Demigorgon.
It tastes like Joe Exotic's ball sack. You guys ever
Oh
had?
my God.
You ever had salt and straw?
Yeah,
is that?
the best ice cream.
The best ice cream.
The
Salt and
best.
Straw's the best
You
ice cream?
think Ben
The
and
best
Jerry's
ice
is
cream.
good until you have a pint of ice cream that costs like 4 times as much. That's
Yeah.
salt and straw, and it's stupid.
I paid like $10 for like 2 scoops.
It's
On a waffle
expensive,
cone.
but it's so good.
It's
Where's
very
it at?
good.
All over.
It's all
LA.
over. Yeah,
They got a couple locations, I think.
they got one in the Arts District, obviously.
Whenever we go, it's like a real look into who the yuppies that want to buy ice cream at like 9 p.m. in my
Some of the
neighborhood
flavors are
I
weird.
would
Though.
be somebody like that. To buy some
Some of the flavors are weird though.
It is an extremely white demographic who wants to buy ice cream at 9 p.m.
It'll be like lavender chamomile.
Yes.
with
Sounds fire.
and I mean it's good, but it's just
Sounds
like
amazing.
Designer flavors.
it's
bro.
like some shit I would have never thought. Like
I'm gonna say, sign me up.
oatmeal, lavender, chamomile
Yeah,
ice cream.
they go crazy.
They
It's
got
all
like
fucked
a.
up.
I mean,
I'm more of a shaved ice type of nigga.
I'm more of a.
Ugh.
I'm more of a shaved
love
balls
shaved
type
ice.
nigga. Manscaped.
That's the trashiest thing I ever heard you say.
Shaved ice is great, bro. You never been to Hawaii?
But comparing that to like a top-notch fucking pint of ice cream is
I
like
don't-
$20.
fuck that lavender.
You're telling me about an Italian icy on the
Italian
corner
ice is great.
in Brooklyn for $1?
No, bro, not in Brooklyn. Like Hawaii, they got the thing and the cone is just like, and they stack up the ice like this and they put all the
I never had
flavors in
real
there.
shaved ice like that.
Yeah, bro.
I've only
Can I
had
fly
it.
with weed to Hawaii?
You can fly with weed anywhere.
Hawaii been tripping, especially if you ain't vaccinated.
I definitely shouldn't bring meth.
Yeah,
I
don't
am
do that.
vaccinated. Anyway, so okay, we land in Miami. Fresh from Fresh and Fit picks us up at the airport like a fucking G. He really went out of his way and took incredibly good care of us while we were out there, bro.
Yeah.
That's fire.
He really
You would
looked
not
out.
return the favor.
I have never
didn't
picked
even-
someone up from the
Bro,
airport.
if it was up, we didn't have no plans, bro. I said, I'm about to call Fresh, bro. If we was leaving it up to Adam, bro,
Y'all would be just sitting in
we
the
would have been,
Airbnb.
we all have been sharing his hoodie in the fucking cold.
Sharing
Bro,
his
when I tell you our hotel
Sharing
wasn't
his
even
hoodie.
ready.
The hotel
By the
wasn't
time that
ready?
we got there, bro, no.
What time did y'all land?
I'm
Nigga,
such an
like
insular
8 in the morning.
weirdo that
Oh, nah.
if I don't like, I didn't want to hit up Fresh at fucking 9 in the morning and come pick us up. I felt bad. I would have like gone to the hotel and just sat in the fucking
Bro,
waiting area
your
for
boy
on my
AD
phone.
Until 3 p.m.?
That does seem extreme.
Fucking
Your boy
psycho.
AD took care of them when they was in LA.
Yeah.
They said whenever AD's in Miami, we're going to give him the red carpet treatment. So he said, hey, when you get there, call me. I'm going to pick you guys up and we're going to do everything.
There you
Normally,
go.
it's just difficult for me to do that. Like today, I interviewed.
How did he fit all of y'all in his
I
car?
interviewed Fat Nick today. I fuck with Fat Nick, but my schedule really does not allow for me to go like pick Fat Nick up from the airport and like kick it with him. Like I just got too much shit to do. So it's like the fact that he went that out of the way to fuck with us I was just incredibly.
So now
impressed.
when he comes here, are you even going to think about at least sending him an Uber?
You have to.
maybe you could pick him up. If I don't have a packed schedule like I often do, then I'll definitely pick Fresh up from the airport.
Fresh showed us a lot of love, man.
And this motherfucker, okay, you know what he did? Oh, this motherfucker, Fresh. All right, you know what he did? So we go out for brunch. I'm thinking that I'll try to grab the check if possible. He grabs it before I can fucking see it. He pays for it. All right, fair enough. That was
Flex
right.
on
Oh, before you go there, I let a fucking No Jumper fan meet us at the brunch spot, bro.
What do you mean? He
just
replied
had
to your
some random dude.
Josh's face.
He did.
He DM'd, he said, AD, bro, I can't miss this opportunity to meet you. He was like,
Fire.
Just come, just like, let me come
AD's
pull up
a
on
real
you.
one. I can't
And I
hold
said,
you.
man, I sent him, I said, man, come pull up on us. We all eating breakfast right now. And then he waited outside for us to finish breakfast, bro.
What if he was a
waited
fucking?
outside.
He waited outside.
What if he was an
And
assassin?
He took a train and an Uber, bro.
Yeah, he
No
was
way.
taking the train and he thought that he wasn't going to get to the brunch spot in time, so he jumps up off of the train, moving train, and then
dives off, dives and rolls onto the ground.
he lands in the Uber, never stops moving, and comes in and meets up with us. Literally gets to talk to AD for like 90 seconds. Dude was so thankful.
I mean, that's tight.
That
as
was a
fuck.
really nice thing
He
to do.
took pictures with all of us and stuff.
I'm gonna
Man,
be
he made
honest
his
with
day,
you.
bro. It's the little things like that, bro. You gotta show, bro. You gotta show the fans that we fuck with them, bro. They come,
Yeah.
they watch us every fucking week, bro. We wouldn't be shit if it wasn't for them,
Because
bro.
and
That's a
I
fact.
totally agree, but I'm at the point in my life, and maybe I should reconsider this. Where if I look at my phone and I'm out getting brunch, and I see a fan who's like, "Yo, let me come meet
like-
up with you," and your
Nah,
The
boy.
last thing he's gonna do is even open it.
I'll probably just not respond to
Nah,
that.
it wasn't
because,
like that.
you
He
know,
was just like, man, I gotta meet you, and I was just like,
Wait,
man,
wait,
come on, man.
But wait, was this someone that like you had already replied to in the?
he hits me up like it
That's what I'm
wasn't-
saying,
It,
yeah.
it didn't just pop up. It's like he always comments on stuff. So it's
Okay,
like, you
okay.
a real you.
All right,
real-
all right.
yeah.
He's a
I-
real
I-
supporter. Yeah.
I've got plenty of supporters that I like respond to them all the time on Instagram
Yeah.
and shit. I respond. I just don't. I can't respond to
Stop
everybody.
the
but
count.
I-
Stop the
If
count.
somebody even says something thoughtful, usually I try
Exactly.
to respond. If it's just like,
Yo.
boring or like here's my SoundCloud link, then I don't respond. If somebody says something that like makes it clear to me that they actually
Yeah.
watched the podcast and were thinking about it,
Yeah.
I like responding to shit like that.
No,
But-
for sure, for sure.
But shout out to that guy. He took pictures with us, man. He
Shout
was,
out to him.
bro. He was like, when we taking pictures, he's shaking, bro. Like
That's
he's
fire.
like, he's like,
Oh,
He had.
what if he was
Parkinson's.
planning on killing Adam?
He had
I mean, hey,
Parkinson's. Stop acting like he was nervous. He had Parkinson's.
he did not have Parkinson's, bro.
I thought you was being dead ass.
I was trying to trick him.
No, bro. Why would you say that?
I mean,
What's
that would
wrong with
explain
you?
the shaking, right?
Oh my god.
Shake, 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 shake it off.
Anyway. Don't try to do sexy stuff to us. That's just my one request.
Hey,
Just,
that nigga-
don't
I
try
know
to
you
turn
got-
me
nigga
on.
did that, then lick this fucking lip. That nigga said, shake.
I know you not talking, nigga. You was over here molesting Lena's leg last week in front of us.
Yeah, you
Rubbing-
sure was like, this is my baby right here.
I want
Just
to
to
let
let
y'all
everybody
know
know.
this is my leg.
I want everybody to know you come sign to the Lena and Adam Management Company.
Why do I turn into Smokey Robinson?
That is not Smokey Robinson at all.
Bill Cosby.
That's Adam
That ain't even
Robinson.
Bill Cosby.
That's Adam Robinson.
This is my sitch. I fucking put babies inside her. I'm a rubber leg. What? What?
You've been
This my
around too
shit,
long,
yeah.
man. Oh my God.
Whatever. I'm rubbing the leg. Fuck y'all.
Okay, so what's up, man? Get to the juicy
Okay,
stuff,
okay,
man.
so then
Who cheated on who?
AD cheated on the streets.
Yo.
He
No,
joined
yo,
the club, so
relax,
he was
relax,
gone.
relax.
Anyway, so then we go from brunch. We go to the shopping district. We go to the vape store.
Whoa.
I purchased Parker a couple of vape
No,
fits.
you did not.
Yes. So Parker's out here getting slimy with it.
Yes.
It was so easy for me to decide what I wanted to buy her for clothes.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, I didn't really personally want anything from the vape
That's
store.
fine, that's
then,
fine.
Then we go to the fucking we go to the Chrome Heart store, and before
Oh,
we
God.
even realize what's going on, Fresh gives them pays $100 each for me and AD to go into the Chrome Heart store. You have to pay to go shopping.
Bro.
Well, cause like it's on some like appointment only type
It's
shit.
appointment only is like real exclusive.
Yeah,
And
especially
this,
the
and
Miami
this fucker
one.
don't even want to buy a shirt.
Yeah, you had to at least buy
I had
a
to buy
t-shirt.
2 shirts just to make it worthwhile for us.
I'm looking around. I'm trying to find something
Bro,
that looks
it's
like something
it's,
I want.
it's the
Bro,
most simplest like white.
I
It's
spent-
literally made for you.
I spent
Like
almost $2,000 down. We went to the shit.
at the Chrome Heart store.
Not just a Chrome Heart
he
store.
bought
Oh.
2 T-shirts.
I bought them t-shirts.
They were like
$200
$200 T-shirts.
They was like
or something.
6 something.
no,
600?
no, they're not.
600 for both, bro. I have the receipt.
I thought you meant they were 600 for
So,
one.
okay, you're trying to be Mr. Relatable and fucking with the fans, guys. You think that he's Mr. Cool, relatable guy? He spends $300 on a T-shirt. He's a fucking.
I spent a lot on vape too.
He's an elite. He's a coastal elite, and not in a
As
good
he
way.
should be.
He's not like you.
Yes, I am.
Nigga, you should have bought a damn shirt.
I just didn't
I
really
said, bro,
see
He
anything I
paid for
wanted.
y'all to get in.
He's like,
You could have bought the most simple, just black that says Chrome Hearts on it. That's
It's hard for me to put into words how much I don't want to own that.
I feel you. No,
you
no.
know, you see everybody rocking
Yeah,
the same
no.
exact Chrome Heart
No,
shit.
no.
It would kill my soul to
I
be
feel
wearing
you.
that
I
same
just
exact
did it
shit.
because he's like, bro,
I want the damn
nigga
jeans.
spent $100 for us to get into this shit.
I want the jeans
I'm like,
so
man, I'm
bad.
gonna buy some shit just
And
like
once
it's a
I was
flavor.
walking out, I remembered
And
that
you took the free coffee.
No, I
You
didn't.
can't drink the free beverage and not buy anything.
Once I
you
was
piece of shit.
it was $100 to get in is more
Well,
than
$200
like,
really.
You know, we went in the lids and didn't pay nothing. You know, like I went in the Hot Topic Club. The
I
underage
bought
Hot
something
Topic
everywhere
Club.
we went.
I know because
Hey,
you're
he's blowing
addicted,
him back,
he's
yeah.
addicted to consumerism. You can't just not buy something.
I mean, honestly, I would have did the same
He's
thing.
just having a fun time. He's like supermarket sweep. He's like, oh, let's fill the cart up. Yeah, we got a box of Cheerios. Yeah,
what you should have did, you should have bought the jeans because the jeans are like $4,000.
They didn't even.
$4,000.
I didn't see the
$3,000,
jeans
yeah.
there.
Jesus Christ.
The jean, or you should have bought the Chrome Hearts Rolex.
And there was one shirt that I actually asked. I'm like, do you have this in XL? They said no. I'm like,
You should have bought a
I
large.
go home, I see Pump wearing it on Instagram. Boom.
There you go. You
It's
didn't
like
need it.
Sex Records or
Oh,
some
yeah.
shit. Who is that a collab with or something?
I think
don't
that's
fucking
just
know.
like their.
Either way, bro. It's like that's why I can't buy Chrome Hearts is because everybody else fucking wears it. And I don't
Yeah,
want to look like everybody else.
You were
Yeah.
fashion over men.
Just right now, I don't. I wear it all the time, actually.
I swear
Speaking
to
of them, I'm ready to come back home. I'm sorry.
ready to come back home.
You seem more of a boohoo man type of guy.
What's Boohoo, man?
I used to fuck with them
It's like
too.
it's like a Fashion Nova competitor.
I used to fuck with them too.
When
But
you
I'm ready to come home.
When you
Fashion
sign
Nova,
your
I'm sorry.
Fashion Nova contract, it basically says that you can't do like a Boohoo Man post within 24 hours of your Fashion Nova post or whatever because they're in tight competition.
I used to be very bad. I'm sorry.
You're a Boohoo boy. No, a Baja man.
Can I wear?
Where's the?
Who let the dogs out?
Can I wear like Rihanna Savage Fenty Men silk boxers?
On this podcast, yes.
No, I meant
Maybe
like
for the Patreon with Adam.
Oh, I love that idea.
you know,
Just
mix
it's
it
us,
with.
and we're interviewing
No, not us.
Housephone.
It's y'all.
He's just wearing boxers.
No, y'all.
No. Relax, relax,
You're
relax.
like, okay, hey, Monte.
Just so you guys know how good this podcast is going to be, I'm going to tell you some cool stuff about the Patreon as soon as we get done with this Miami thing.
Okay.
Anyway, so we go to the Chrome Heart store. My first time being in the Chrome Heart store, didn't buy shit because I'm a cheap fuck. Then we leave there. We go back to the hotel. We did hit the Louis store and stuff too, but I'll spare you those details. Then we go to Fresh and Fit. Me and AD do a 2 hour or no, hour and a half or something of just
like,
me and
oh,
him
yeah,
talking to them.
interview.
That was cool. But then they bring in 14 women.
Huh?
Or I think maybe 12.
It was like 14.
12 or 14 women.
I'm so glad I stayed at home for this.
The table was so beyond packed. And we brought T-Raw with us. So the table is
He's like half a
crammed
person.
full of women.
He's half a person.
You are a terrible person. And then the couch over
Half
there.
an arm.
They put.
No, I didn't talk about his
you
arm. I was
really.
trying to say he was skinny. You feel me? Now you didn't just took it to somewhere else.
Nah, shout out T-Raw.
I felt like we went that whole trip without giving him any arm jokes too.
You can't do that.
Look at this asshole.
What?
You're a, what's it called? An ableist?
An ableist. Yes, he did.
Abler.
Yes, it is.
He's an ableist. Anyway, so then they in a couch full of 4 girls too. And the crazy thing about it is right away. So this is the thing that's been going viral and has like 6 million views on TikTok right now. Is that there's this girl Kiki Clout, right? Do you remember her from back?
I do remember her.
You swam in her DMs or
I,
something?
no, I never like met her, but I remember she was on that interview with
Violet
Violet.
Myers. Yeah. So,
Aren't they beefing or something now though?
I don't know if they're beefing anymore. She said that they were cool, but anyway.
I don't know about
Fresh
that.
and Fit asked me, they're like, is it cool if Kiki Cloud comes? And I said, yeah. And they're like, she has a problem with you. I'm like, I don't care. I'll argue with
Yeah,
her.
who
It is what it
cares,
is,
yeah.
you know? So,
Wait, she was donating to say "fuck you" in the interview.
oh, during the first interview, yeah. She was donating to
Money
say,
to say,
fuck
fuck
you,
Adam.
Adam, and talk all this shit
That's
in
hilarious.
the messages on the Fresh and Fit.
But was it the talk to screen or whatever shit?
It wasn't like reading it out loud, but it was
Oh.
showing it on the screen, whatever. But anyway, so then we start doing the episode with all the girls, and pretty quickly we get into the beef, and me and her have this big ass fucking argument, and it got intense.
He gave her.
What was the argument about?
I was like, yeah.
I seen them.
You can watch the clip if you want.
Bro,
No,
he
you gotta
found-
explain
No,
to us.
He
Come on.
found a blue bandana, bro,
I know.
and that
Tied it up.
energy just went.
I thought you put it on there for
No,
him.
he did all that himself. Yes.
Oh my god, no!
But now you can-
Oh my god, this nigga.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
come back now.
Yeah, you joined the other side, man. You look so stupid right now. I just want you to know that. With the flannel on underneath.
You look like an old Joker.
Like a Joker card.
No, like Joaquin Phoenix on meth.
Fuck that is.
Okay, so
Aaliyah shirt.
so Shorty sit down and immediately starts airing her grievances out with you.
Her grievance, if I had to explain it, was basically that I did that interview with her and Violet.
Shout out to Violet,
The
by the
clip
way.
was then
Wonderful girl.
reposted on Instagram and whatnot a bunch of times. I don't think it ever tagged Kiki Clout. I don't even know if it ever tagged Violet because it was on TikTok and stuff, you know? So I don't.
Is this when Violet was talking about how she liked getting shitted on and
Yeah,
all
that
that?
was the thing that went viral. And you know, Kiki's sitting right there and she didn't say anything about wanting to get shit on. So she's not really, even though she was there, that really didn't go viral. So she's like in the viral clip, but she's not really getting much from it because she's not talking and nobody's tagging her. That's part of what she was pissed off about. And
That's stupid.
She had messaged me a few different times wanting to come on the podcast, and I hadn't responded because I just, you know, whatever. Like, you're already on here once. I don't normally interview people more than once unless there's like new shit going on or whatever. And, you know, whatever.
New shit going on.
There's gonna be some
Get
new
it?
shit going on. You know, you gotta poop on somebody.
Get
or
it, new
something.
shit going on.
Yeah, some beef, you know, whatever. But anyway, so we get into this big ass argument. You guys can go watch it, but I'm not trying to rehash the argument
Yeah.
because we squashed it afterwards. I think
Aw.
she kind of realized that
Cute.
she was being sort of unreasonable once I explained it to her. And then we were cool, and we're actually supposed to fuck in a couple weeks now because we're gonna do OnlyFans together
Nice.
with Lena.
Nice.
So that's gonna be cool. Like
So-
I was yelling at her, and now I get to fuck her face. That's pretty cool.
You should probably yell at her again, like for the content.
I was thinking
Yeah, we're
that.
not good enough.
Or I want to find out.
You're mid.
Yeah, I want to find out how down to get disrespected she is, because I would
she's-
love to do like a really like filthy fucking
We should bring some Doritos.
aggressive scene. Yes,
Doritos and water.
cover in. Oh yeah, if I could just pelt her with food in general, I would love
You should
that.
put Doritos, Cool Ranch, and water in a blender, make like a mush,
Yes,
and then
that's what I'm
pour
saying.
that on top of
And
her.
I want to empty out a jar of jelly on her head.
What the fuck?
No, you know what
As
you
long
should
as it's
do?
strawberry jelly.
Yo. You know what you should do? You should like do like a whole fake like role play thing and be like, all right, well, since Violet likes shit, and then you like pull out like a diaper with like
But
some.
they won't let us do that on OnlyFans.
Why don't you just like warm up a Snickers bar and put it in a diaper or something?
I feel like my shit was probably more like a Butterfinger. It's got like a weird like crusty
Orange?
center.
A weird orange color.
No, my shit's more like a white chocolate Hershey bar.
I hope it's not. That means you should go to the
I
doctor.
mean, you got colon cancer.
You don't shit white.
White with
no.
black dots in it? Hell no.
You know when a dog takes a shit and what it looks like a couple weeks later if you keep walking by it?
No, I never
The dog
saw.
shit turns white.
I never saw weeks old dog
I think
shit.
that's when they have
before.
worms and
You
shit.
didn't live in the suburbs though. In the suburbs, we would walk by a turd over and over and over, and you would see it.
Yeah, because
slowly
white people
decompose.
don't care about the environment
Yeah.
and they just leave the dog shit there.
That is true.
Thugs.
Josh is searching white dog shit. Look, boom. White dog.
What the fuck? I literally have never seen this.
That nigga to the right is guilty.
Yo, look at all the way to the top right though. It's fucking from Step Brothers because they made him lick a white dog shit in the movie.
I thought that was you up there for a second.
Look at all these naughty dogs.
Bro, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Nah-dee-da-dee-dogs.
I could like smell the screen now.
What causes white dog poo? I might have to look into that more.
White people cause white dog poo because y'all don't care about the environment.
Beat up, boop. Anyway, so
That's a tick.
we go. You're a tick. So then we do the rest of the episode with the girls.
Did
I mean,
anybody else yell at you?
No, we got along pretty good with all the girls after that. There was a bunch of stars, I think. There was a bunch of them who we were really, really having a good time with. A couple of them were, one of them had OnlyFans, and Myron ended up making out with her.
Whoa.
Thanks to AD.
Addison Cactus.
I pumped it up for him.
Oh, that's the one you sent in the group chat that was twerking. She was throwing that thing.
I don't think that he wanted to know that it was posted in the group chat.
No,
sorry.
that's fine.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say like, is that a?
She was throwing it back. And
She
then
was throwing
making
that
out
thing
with, making out
crazy.
with Officer Myron, and that was pretty fun.
Officer.
I'm sorry. Just had to do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he seemed like he wasn't even a part of y'all trip at all. Really,
He was like sick, so he wasn't around during the day when Fresh was taking
he
us
was
around.
sick of y'all niggas. That's what he was.
I guess he just wasn't feeling good. I saw him like face a bang energy in order to get energy for the show, which is that's serious. Your
Yeah,
nerves have
facing
to
a
be
bang.
fried to face a bang.
I feel like my nerves been fried. Like my hands been feeling weird.
You should face a bang. I hear that's good for that.
Probably not.
I'll spare you guys all the other details, but we had a great time on.
That was fire.
It was like the most fun. I don't know. Like at first, I thought like this is stupid. Why the fuck are they bringing in 14 girls?
14? That's crazy.
I felt like if you had 6 girls, that would be more than enough.
Yeah.
Or 4,
5.
14. But it actually was fucking great because it's like I don't know.
You get
it's
so
like-
many different perspectives.
Yeah, like the most fascinating thing was when we went around the room and we asked them, what when you get into a relationship, what do you bring to the table? And nobody had an answer.
Really?
95% of the time, that's,
They just talked. They ended up talking about
That's
what they
what they
want from
say.
the dude.
Yeah.
They would just like talk in circles until they end up telling you what kind of guy they want.
Wow.
It was bizarre.
It wasn't like it wasn't even like, oh, I got a fat ass, I got this, I got that.
No, it's like I asked him. I said,
That's-
what other than sex can you bring to the table?
Ooh.
And
It was
then-
like you had been planning that because you knew
Yeah.
that they would give terrible
no,
answers.
that's like that's the
That's
number
him-
one thing
that-
Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit ask women, bro.
Okay.
Like, I mean, that's a real serious question.
I mean,
And you see the genius of their content because they only need one question and it takes like 20 minutes to go around the
know,
room and
that
have
is
each girl
smart.
answer. So
That
it-
is smart.
It fills the fuck out. You know what it's like? It's like going on a date with 15 fucking women in the course of 2 hours.
But
'Cause
think
you,
about-
you get a little bit of their personality, just enough to sort of get an idea of what you think of them.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the show's over.
but think about this though. If you got one girl answering, then like, but if you're like number 13, then you kind of hear all the other girls say a stupid ass answer.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have formed a better answer by the time
You'd think,
gets
but
to you?
pretty much by the time you get to the end, the answer would be, if anything, the answers seem like they got more uniform. Like they kind of like were like kind of scared of going outside the box, so they ended up giving like pretty straightforward answers.
Well, okay, well, give me one example of one thing that they said.
Honestly, I would implore everybody to go watch it because
Yeah, I wanna go watch it
their
when I go home.
inability to say anything that made any kind of sense was mind blowing.
Yeah, it'll go from like, oh yeah, I'll inspire him to like, oh, well then he would have to have this or it's like
Jesus.
It
I
was
want a
just
man
swim.
who's got aspirations and a good career, and it's like, did you just like forget
you
what the
hear the
question was?
I want a man who got aspiration, Asperger's.
Ass pizza, nice ass pizza collection.
Where's Yuri at? Yuri, I need Yuri to give me my goddamn $500 back because Yuri made me fucking buy this fucking ass pizza drop, 2 months ago.
But you should have known nobody gets their ass pizza drops.
God damn it! It's all
Yuri always tells me about how like
Nobody gets it.
the comment
no,
section,
literally.
like his Instagram comment
So
section
he
is
just
like
steals people's money.
it's like years worth of
Bro.
people bitching about not getting their shit,
Bro.
But I mean, I'm not saying that,
I thought this time was gonna be different because it was like the Supreme collab or whatever.
But
the
do we
fuck.
really believe that was a real Supreme collab? Did Supreme ever say anything about it?
Damn, you know what? They never did.
hustled you.
Well,
I was just curious.
I'm taking my money back directly from Yuri's no jumper paycheck.
As far as I'm concerned, if Supreme didn't sue him, it's an official collab.
That's what I was saying.
You know, like if they turned a blind
Well,
eye,
no,
that's
look.
basically a collab. That's you collabing on not doing a lawsuit.
No, I think that they let him do the collab through his own terms, like
Right.
through the Ass Pizza way or
You think
whatever.
they like gave him a bunch of Supreme patches to put on the shirts? Or
No,
something?
no, I think I
'Cause
think
that's the expensive thing about
I think they
doing that
produced.
shit.
I think they produced the shirts and the stickers and all that, and let him release it because I think that was one of the terms that he like put forward.
yeah, because they're
when he-
owned by this big billion-dollar multinational company. Could you imagine them explaining to them like, yeah, we want to do this collab with this ass pizza kid
I know, right?
and Yuri?
I don't think it's not fake. Like it would have been. Well, I mean, it did. I mean,
It's
it
just
did.
kind of fascinating.
I know.
Streetwear lore.
I know.
Hey, where do you? Okay, so I was thinking about it. Like, people go on apps and buy drip.
Yeah, all the time.
Where do you go when you're doing this?
But you know what's funny? Like
I'm thinking about starting to buy.
StockX?
I'm thinking of starting to buy drip.
No, thank you for asking me this question because like so many people will ask me specifically where I get certain stuff from, and I'm like, I don't have an answer for you
Because I feel like the underground streetwear game is like blowing up right now.
well,
and
you should go
just-
check out Avant Space on Instagram.
And you should go check out your activities collab, right?
Oh, it's not a collab. I just modeled.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a little collab you guys were doing.
Yeah, maybe it's one on the way. I'm wearing a little high roller sample piece right now.
That shit hard too.
The Ben Davis.
Yeah.
That's hard.
And I had to crop it because I'm on my crop shit right now. I don't know why.
Little Xavier TV fitted up there
Why you said that?
because it ain't got no decals or nothing. It ain't AD fitted.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like
This is a J Tips.
Xavier TV is the face of stock hats.
it's not stock. This is not a stock hat at all. This is
I
a
have to
It
say,
don't got no fanciness.
nigga. This is a 1992
Oh, okay.
World Series patch.
it's not a J Tips friends and family exclusive.
No. Shout out to J Tips.
9 of 11.
Suck this J Tip.
You got a crown on your thing.
Because I'm the king.
Anyway, okay, so
Here we go.
What do you use? Depop?
No, honestly, bro, like you got to understand, like my levels of drip is like surpassed the normal human being. So like, like when I'm going into, well, first of all, a lot of the stuff that I get, like clothing wise, is all either from my friends, from people that reach out to me, and I really like their shit. Because there's a lot of people that reach out to me where I'm like, I have too much shit to where if I don't love it, I'm not even going to respond because I got too much shit.
See, that's my problem is that I end up wearing just shit that people send me because they send it to me. And then like
Yeah.
sometimes I'll respond to people with small brands and stuff, but I want to actually just start buying shit that I like more often.
Like when
I
I
need to get rid of a
when
lot
I
of
was
shit, too.
when I was in Miami, this guy, what's his name? Austin. Don't make a joke. His name is
Broom.
like no, it's like Austin Epstein or some shit like that. I swear to God.
and you're in
sure.
Florida, you definitely be with the Epsteins.
No, but shout out to Austin. He gave me like 4 pairs of these pants, so it's like I've been wearing the fuck out of these. I love them.
Shiny pants.
They're like it's a good wax denim, but it's not wax on the inside. It's regular denim on the inside.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it's not all fucking weird and hot.
And what size you wear? I want to rock those.
36.
I'll try them out.
I'll take them off right now. You want them?
Yeah. Show me your cock.
oh my
Sit
God.
down. No. Keep the
you
BB
see
Simon on.
you see, it's a Prada, but you know.
I just
anyway.
farted. I'm not gonna lie. Can you believe I interviewed Fly Soldier and
That was fucking insane. I can't believe that I saw them in this office.
I resisted doing that interview hard, but you know that Kodak might be signing
Oh,
the
my
other dude,
fucking
Kodiak.
God.
He changed his name. Kodak told him to change his name, so he changed his name.
To what?
Kodiak Red.
That's not the one that got put in the car, is it?
I got them to tell that whole story
So wait, never mind.
about the kidnapping.
I was
Said,
gonna
you-
ask you what happened.
You ain't a blood issue.
They don't
That
call
was
it a kid. They
crazy.
denied it being a kidnapping. You got to tune in.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's crazy.
Mind blowing interview.
Also,
Mind blowing.
Treyway
Treyway 6K.
saw that interview.
Ooh.
Oh boy,
That was a good one.
shout out to him. Was Josh here? My Josh.
He was.
Shout out to Josh.
He was.
Shout out to my boy.
1090 Josh.
Why is that always the joke?
1080 Josh. Sorry, I fucked it up. Because he's a snowboarder, so he does 1080s. Anyway, so we do that whole thing with the girls. Then as soon as Fresh and Fit
We
ends,
still telling this Miami
it's
story.
almost over. As soon as Fresh,
You decided, man. Let me
I know,
get
I
this
it was
shit
fun. I left the house
I
finally.
know, right?
Of course, I want to take an hour and a half to describe it on the podcast. We leave the Fresh and Fit environment. We take off. Fresh rushes us to the club as if it's like an emergency that we
Yeah.
hit the club because it's almost like 3 o'clock. The club closes at 4.
Wait, y'all did the fucking shit till 3 a.m.?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
shit just runs late in Florida.
Yeah.
You sort of realize because, like, even
Jesus.
that boxing match was going till 1 in the morning. But then you kind
That
of
would have been done at like 9 p.m. here.
right because that if it's on pay per view there, then it's done by 10 p.m. on this side, which sounds about right? So like they do everything a little bit later there, and even like the Fresh and Fit live stream. It's only ending at 1 a.m. for their time zone. It's ending at 10 p.m. from our time zone, which seems a lot more reasonable. So it's like everything is a little bit later on the East Coast. It's kind
literally
of easy
like-
to forget.
As soon as it's done live or like club.
Yeah, exactly. We dart to the club.
Strip club or regular club?
Regular
Regular
club.
Ah, you fucking
I'm
lame-os.
3 white claws deep. We walk right up in there. Walk right up there. I don't know what the fuck Fresh said to the DJ, to the bouncer guy. Boom, he lets us in.
Adam 22, no jumper in the building.
Yeah, he said, hey,
Hey, D.
this guy, 4 million subs. Let's go. This guy, his song was used in a Jake Paul TikTok. Let's go.
You!
And you!
And you. Anyway, we walk up in there. All of a sudden, we're in the section. We're with Fresh and Fit and all their fucking weird, like, businessmen type dudes that
Shout out
they
to
hang
the
out
whole
with.
Did the 14
and stuff.
bitches come to the club too?
Many of them did. Not all of them, but they did end up coming. As well as Eliza.
Ha ha!
Eliza pulled up to the spot.
My Twizzy.
Eliza was
Your
shaking,
what?
shaking
My Twizzy.
ass.
You never heard that?
What's a Twizzy?
You gotta get onto the yeet language.
I keep calling you A Dizzle.
That's not a Twizzy.
That's
though.
I got you saved in my phone as A Dizzle.
That's
It's got to be A Dizzy now.
no.
Dizzy bitch.
My
No,
my
Superman.
Twizzy is my twin.
Oh,
When I'm with my bitch, I call her my busy.
so what is a dizzy then?
And
My
when
gun
I'm
is
getting
a
lit,
glizzy.
and when I'm getting lit, I'm getting Lizzie.
But what is a dizzy then?
My dick. My dizzy.
Can I smell your dick?
Oh my God.
Schmegma.
You don't remember that?
Man,
You don't remember that song?
Why you coming home
go.
at 5 in the morning?
Hey, how's Josh know the whole lyrics?
Something's going wrong.
Can I smell your dick?
Wait,
Bro,
wait.
what are you doing?
I'm never surprised by Josh anymore once I found out that he used to have dreads.
Hell no.
No, he didn't.
Bro, wait, were you not here when they talked about this?
That was a wig.
No, he had dreads.
I fuck with that.
Nothing was the same.
There's nothing.
Josh is the original Hop twins.
Let me put my
Bitch, I'm
my
really
glasses
young.
on.
And I mean,
There's nothing whiter than being a white guy with dreads and having to shave them off in your early 30s because they start pulling on your hairline and
wow.
that shit will advance your balding. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what happened to him, but it happens to many men that I've seen throughout my life. The white guys with dreads who I'm very tapped in with.
Speaking-
You look like Mac 10.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Speaking of white man with dreads, I was so disappointed in the Hoff twins interview
Why?
because they literally cannot stop talking over each other the entire time.
They're interrupting
I couldn't even listen to it.
It was nuts, wasn't it?
Like it was like they were, and you would think that like since they're twins, they would have some type of unison in the way that they talked.
Right.
They were all over the place.
Let's dig into this though. How did you feel about their use of the N word?
I mean, okay, wait, I love it. No. I thought you were gonna say how did I feel about their whole like thing.
Right.
Honestly, I watched some like YouTube like analysts like analyze how like they thought it was fake or like scripted or something. I thought this shit was real. And I honestly, coming from LA, coming from somewhere where like a lot of people that I've grown up with that were like pretty much like in the same similar predicament as them, it was like they were like the only like either Asian or the only white kid, whatever, like in the group of
We all know that
black
guy.
friends. Yeah, you feel me? So it's like that wasn't something uncommon to me being from California. Is like seeing like that one or two kids that was in the squad and like they had to like fight to be respected. And yeah, I'm not saying it's right. And like honestly, as you get older, you realize how ignorant it is and like how like that shouldn't be.
That's what I was trying to
accepted.
get across to them without being a dick about it. Is
Yeah.
like Yeah, I totally get it. They're like your neighborhood. There's like hella black dudes that think you're real as fuck because they know all this shit about you and they think you're the real deal. And granted, they walked in with a bunch of black guys who all clearly were super down with them saying it.
Yeah.
But I also was trying to like kind of explain like
That's not gonna fly
If
in
you
real.
guys are gonna get bigger, that shit is just gonna stand out more and more, and there's gonna be more and more people that are gonna take issue with it. And all of a sudden, if you guys get really famous, nobody's gonna give a fuck about the fucking 40 dudes in your neighborhood that don't care. You know, now you got to impress like the Van Lathens and the fucking the Royce the 5'9s, etc. Because Royce the 5'9 reposted the entire Instagram live clip on his Instagram, and this is what he put for the caption. So let's get some thoughts on this. Priorities. Dear culture, I can't sit up in a fucking clubhouse room tearing down, accusing, threatening, and exposing my own people, parentheses, especially not a black woman, knowing that people like this think it's cool to behave this way. You can't command respect from your own by any means necessary and then let shit like this slide. Y'all soft. Detroit ain't, though. I wish they would. Sincerely, old N-word.
Wow.
So I thought that was interesting because, you know, I was trying to do the interview and make it clear that I wasn't in support of them saying the N-word, that was a bad idea. I don't know that I went in enough.
I seen a
make
lot
it,
of comments was like, 80 didn't show up for this one.
On God, it was so many. No,
they would have been so mad at you because you would have been letting them live, right?
Now, see, this is where I stand with all this shit, bro. It's like when you get to a certain plateau, you know what I mean? You can't ignore the years of history, bro, of what that's done to our culture and shit like that, bro. So if you really love black people, bro, if you really fuck with us and shit like that, you got to be a leader and be like, you know what? Maybe I could say this around the peers that accept it and stuff like that. But when you come to a platform, you can't. You have to acknowledge that, you know what? This was used derogatory against our people and shit like that. And maybe I shouldn't say this to a broader
facts.
group of people who won't accept that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter about the story at the end of the day when it comes down to that.
Do you think that like the documentary and like the way that it?
And I've seen the documentary.
No,
I
I'm saying,
understand
Because
it.
the documentary got 2 million views, and I bet there wasn't much hate because
I was gonna say
it seemed
like
like they were really, really well liked and popular from that.
yeah,
that
like the
documentary.
way the documentary, sorry, the way the documentary like made them like showed them it it was almost like hard for me not to like be going along with the story of what they were saying and being like, damn, these niggas are funny as hell.
I would love to know what Royce would say. I'm sure he would still have the same opinion, but I would love to know what he would say after seeing that documentary.
See, a lot of people.
It's different when he's sitting across from a white dude
but-
saying it. It's kind of different when you see him in that environment. They got
But
all these girls.
I think it'd be
and-
the same, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
I'm sure
but
he would
no,
have
no,
the
no.
same opinion, but he would kind of understand the context maybe a little more.
Yeah,
If he
I feel
saw
like
that.
that's one thing I will say. I feel like a lot of people that had like this initial reaction to them, and I probably would have had the same thing if I hadn't seen the documentary first. I feel like if you see the documentary about them first, and then like you listen to their music or you watch an interview about them, it may like change your perception a little bit. But I will say one thing that like I didn't notice that rubbed me wrong until I watched it like maybe the second or third time was it was like yeah don't get it twisted, like nigga, we white and we got our white privilege, nigga, and I use that bitch too, like that was like
the thing
I didn't see that
the
interview.
thing that they said
that was in the documentary.
The thing that they said, I think that was probably like the number one thing that would piss off somebody like Royce is that they basically said like,
piss off anybody really.
yeah, people are going to be hating on us, but they ain't never shot nobody. They ain't never like how you basically they were like, y'all can't tell me not to say the N-word because I'm gangster as fuck. I'm more gangster than you, et cetera, et cetera. That's not what not what Royce wants to hear there.
And bro, even our people, bro, when they see us and they see us acting a way that they don't want us to act, bro, they the first to say, as black men, you shouldn't act like this. You know what I'm saying? You should have respect. You shouldn't be gangbanging. You shouldn't hurt your fellow brother at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So when you see somebody that's white doing it and saying it the same way, it's the same thing though. It just makes it real counterproductive of what you want to push as black people going forward. Period. So it's like don't get me wrong, I understand it. I understand you grow up, but like I said, at the end of the day, and that goes for everybody. Like
Once you get to a certain, because honestly, I could say the same thing about myself and the type of shit that I used to push or the type of way I would carry myself at first. And
Xanax tattoos.
Huh?
Xanax tattoos all over your body. That kind of thing.
But like, you know, like I was like literally used to like rap about doing drugs in the videos and shit. And now we on here having like therapy sessions and shit. Shout out to OG Suicide in the building.
Yes, sir.
But you know what I'm saying? Like now as I'm getting
You're a
older,
therapist?
as I'm getting older and like maturing and shit, it's like, bro, I realized like that I have a voice and that people watch me, and that's not the type of shit you want to be pushing onto people, even though it's different, but it's like it's
and
comparable.
Bro, them words are very powerful, bro.
Man, for real.
And it's just like, you know, you can let's say another white kid that has black friends may look at that and say, well, I got some black homies,
like,
so
man,
I can
fuck y'all
start,
niggas, the Hop Twins.
I can start saying nigga now and do all that. You know what I'm saying?
But then that dude is gonna say it around the wrong. Even if they are so thorough that nobody's gonna catch them lacking, whatever. If you're just some random kid, there's a whole shitload of black people that are going to hear you saying that, and they're going to take it upon themselves to smack you across the face.
And
if you're lucky, just that, because there's a lot of people who are not going to just let you walk away after saying that around them.
And if you really know about our culture, bro, if you learn the history, I think you would think twice before saying the N-word on a public to 4 million subscribers, bro.
That
anybody
is a
can
big
see.
part of why it rubs people so wrong, is because it's like it just seems kind of ignorant of like the history of this country and stuff.
And like I
you
said,
know?
I understand.
On a platform.
I understand it, though. I understand exactly where you come from. We got homeboys in our neighborhood that are white or Mexican, you know what I'm saying? And
Hell
who
yeah.
grow up, they say it is what it is. We don't give a fuck about it and stuff like that. But once you get to a certain platform, you got to take responsibility, bro. It's not just your corner. You know what I'm saying?
They're brand new to being famous
Hell
at all.
yeah.
I believe it.
So
I
I mean,
really
they'll probably figure it out at some point.
Did you like ask like how this documentary came about, or like
I did, and it sounded like it was pretty random. Like just one of the guys from Channel 5 knew them. Andrew hit me up as soon as it came out, telling me that he liked it, because that was why I wanted to interview them. Is because after I saw the documentary, I was like, I just really have a lot of questions.
Yeah,
about these
When
guys. There's a lot I want to know.
When I seen it, I was fascinated by the documentary.
Yeah.
I was like, this is crazy. Like,
Nah,
I'm
for
like,
real.
I'm like, you heard about these guys and
do
shit
you,
like that.
do you know how many people I've showed that documentary to within the last
Bro, that shit's crazy.
like last month?
And they seem like good guys.
They seem
man.
like- they-
they
they-
DM me and you know what I'm saying. All
They
that
seem like
shit.
they don't have any ill intentions. Honestly, I
Nah.
fuck with them.
The fact
Have
that
you heard Twin Exotics?
that's their song, the music video?
Too hard.
Yeah. No, they rap pretty good. I was impressed.
Like it was actually hard.
Wait till you hear the Minorities rap.
Oh, I know it's probably
Minorities got-
gas.
they got
I know.
Minorities. I heard their
know
song.
it's probably
I guess
gas.
they're shooting it. Well, I don't want to fucking. I don't want to fuck up their rollout, but I heard it.
Did y'all end up doing that prank with them and shit?
We did a video on the same amount of computer together.
Oh, we gotta do another one.
We should, but
I'm working on some shit with them if you want to be
Bro,
involved.
the song I heard from them,
please.
I was like, damn, like they could actually be.
I think I've seen them freestyling shit in the car, like in their videos. I know they can rap.
Right.
Honestly, just like people from the Bay just got a whole different type of swag. Like they just like, you know.
Be nasty.
Shout out to her.
Another famous person from the Bay who was white and said that word on my podcast.
Who did not back down from that shit ever.
No, she's still somewhere saying it right now.
Yeah. And
To the mirror.
Pimp not to a bitch. On a bitch.
To a stud.
No, she's the stud.
Okay.
She is.
Bro, I was interviewing Ruga yesterday. You don't know who Lori Lightfoot is?
No.
She's the mayor of Chicago.
No, I'm sorry.
with the
man.
afro.
They didn't let
I
the
said
GDs
something
in
about
the
her,
dough.
and he goes, "Man, that's what they get for electing a stud."
They didn't let the GDs in the dough.
We talked all about that song. You know what's crazy about that is
It's a good
that he was saying that on live, just saying it.
Really?
People clipped it and started going crazy, saying, "When you putting out the GD song?" Then he had to go in the studio and make it because it was just something that he was just fucking around saying.
That's hard as
Isn't that
fuck.
random?
But that's how life is, man. The fans will lead you to the promised land.
And when I'm interviewing Treyway today, he said
boy.
that he was locked up singing "This Ain't Blank, This the Hoovers." He was rapping that, getting in fights while locked up because he was saying that shit. And then he gets out and he had to actually make the song, and now that's his biggest song.
I fuck with him, man. I just like
That's how I met them at your shit.
yeah, I fuck with him, man. I'm just like he's young and talented. I just like just focus on the music shit, man. Like all the extra shit.
Yeah, he was
know?
he seemed
It's
a little-
easier said than done.
He seemed
know,
focused though.
I
He seemed
know.
like he realized that you gotta
Nah, for real,
not
man.
be on the bullshit so much. Yeah,
You know, You can't say don't be on the bullshit fully because it's like
Yeah, you still live in environments, bro. You can't escape it. You know what I mean? It's very hard to get away from that shit.
For sure.
I fuck with him though. He's super level headed. Like he got a good like head on his shoulders. Like he's a smart kid, man.
Definitely. I'm gonna play you guys something. Let's just play this.
What are we looking at
here? I'm gonna play you guys a little bit of audio real quick.
Lisa Simpson tattoo. What's
Oh,
up,
that
guys? John
fucking
Anthony
guy.
here from John Anthony Lifestyle. Today we're going to talk about the piece of shit named Adam22 who runs the channel No Jumper. Okay, this motherfucker.
This a Brazilian guy?
This
brought
guy.
on Fresh and Fit months back, and they were trying to make fun of me in the community. Isn't that ironic? Okay, the guy with the most proof of results in the whole fucking industry, more than the whole rest of the industry combined, he brings these two massive scammers, okay, who were later outed extremely publicly.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. But I just love the way he opened to that. This piece of shit, Adam22.
This fucker.
bro.
And I wrote him.
Oh, you found him like on Instagram?
Well, no, because the guy he made an original video, and he was like, "This guy fucking No Jumper and his stupid sidekick." I'm like, I gotta be a stupid sidekick. Don't even know me.
Wait, I thought you commented. Did he delete your comment?
He probably did.
Oh hell no! You're not
He
allowed
did?
to delete the. Well, oh no, it's all the way at the bottom. AD said, "Somebody's salty. Come to LA, Loke." John Anthony responds, "Word on the street is you guys know for a fact that they are scammers, Fresh and Fit. Yet you have
What are
them
they
on-
scamming people about?
I mean, his argument is that their courses that they sell about how to get girls are not good information. He's convinced that he's the only motherfucker on earth who can get some pussy.
I was gonna say how can he gauge that?
Because this John Anthony guy believes that he is the god of getting pussy and that nobody else has any good information about how to get girls at all.
Didn't he have like a ridiculous number of women that he said he fucked?
He's
or
like,
something?
I have a 1,700 like count. I've had like 1,700 women. No, I'm sorry, it's 1,700.
He's like, I have the facts, I have the science, and I told him that I was like, my nigga, you live in Brazil, you take advantage of women in fucking poor countries.
You
and
like
stuff.
you like giving a bitch a loaf of bread like to get some coochie. Like, come on.
Anal for a loaf of bread type shit.
Yo,
Fuck
yeah.
that nigga.
Okay. Word on the streets is you guys know for a fact they are scammers, yet you have them on just for views. That's called being a shithead sellout. Congratulations. Guess that makes me salty for calling a spade a spade.
This
You
nigga's
responded.
talking crazy.
Word on the streets, you take advantage of women in poor countries. Come to the States, guru. Linguini head ass.
This nigga's traveling third world countries.
He responds, take advantage? What does that mean? I had banged 1,179 girls before I even arrived in Brazil. The majority of my lay count is from America.
Is
And
he
s-
fucking like has a tally mark situation going
And
on?
speaking of linguini, nice spelling, by the way, because you spelled it horribly wrong. Looks like you have a little bit too many late night servings of that after you finish slurping on Adam 22.
I didn't even know he wrote back. I gotta write it back now.
Yo, he was talking spicy.
Somebody else responds, linguini? No, this is their full 2 words, 2 question marks. Linguini? Loke? John Anthony responds to that guy. He responds, AD isn't the brightest crayon in the box. Wouldn't be surprised if he graduated high school. LOL.
He sounds racist now.
Racist.
And then
John Anthony.
someone else responded to him saying, calling a spade, that should be racist and shit. LOL. Which I actually have Googled that before. Is the expression calling a spade racist? Because I guess a spade was a term used for black people at one point in time.
I
because
didn't even know that.
A spade is the black
John
playing
John
card or
Anthony would
something.
never come to Los Angeles. He will get rolled up.
He's not coming to Compton.
He's going to get fruit rolled up, and he's going to be his
he
science
wouldn't
is going
even
to go down the drain.
he wouldn't even say any of that off the internet.
He's
I
definitely-
dare him to come do an interview with us.
He's
He wouldn't.
definitely not coming to LA. He's not coming to Compton. Anyway, Danny Mullen also commented, let's get an Adam 22, Danny Mullen, and John Anthony no jumper interview.
NAD interview.
John Anthony responds, I am still waiting for you to accept the pickup challenge for money, loser.
Wait, what's the pickup
I
challenge?
think they would both go out and see who could pick up the most girls.
Are you joking? Throw me in this bitch. Come on.
Let's go. Stop lying to your fans that you accepted. Email me at john@johnanthonylifestyle.com to set up details.
What?
And he commented this in a public place. So
John Anthony,
I'm not
I
doxing
implore
your-
you, come sit down for an Adam and AD interview. I will bring the linguine.
Could you imagine if me and you and then him and one of his little butt boys were actually trying to get the most numbers of girls in public? We would fucking annihilate
We would torch
him.
them.
The fact that he even thinks he has a dog in this fight is fucking weird.
And we'll fuck them up.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
down. Boom. Anyway, yeah, I mean,
I can't even believe you guys are entertaining
I can't even believe that this dude
this
is
pickup
still,
artist beef.
Why is he still making videos about me? Fucking, obviously he's gonna make like way more videos about us
Yeah,
now
are
after
you
that.
joking?
But
Fuck that nigga.
what is wrong with this dude?
He gonna call me a crayon.
You're not the brightest one in the box.
He gonna say,
What color
man.
crayon
That
would you
sounds
be?
like a horrible. That's a mutilation of that expression. Because what's the original one? You're not the sharpest tool in the shed. I mean, at least that makes sense because there's a reason
Nigga,
for your tools to be sharp.
Just call me a nigga. Why don't you?
Yeah, basically. That's
That's what
basically
you
he
want
was
to say.
saying.
Oh, coded racism.
He was like, I bet he didn't even graduate high school.
I know, right?
He's like, I bet he didn't have a father.
Playing upon
Just
stereotypes.
saying the most racist shit possible.
Oh my! And the spade is the spade. Said you didn't graduate high school, and the other thing, the brightest crayon, because the black crayon is probably the least bright crayon in the box. Besides, I don't know, maybe brown.
Damn.
He probably was like, yeah, you probably like fried chicken too, huh?
He did say that. No, he didn't say that.
He wanted to say that.
I wonder if he's racist in Brazil in his picking up of women as well.
Does he speak Spanish?
I don't know. If he doesn't, that seems like he's really not doing his
Bro,
bare
he
minimum.
looks like he works at Subway, bro.
His head looks like a Subway sub.
Is that how he got to these 1,800 kills? Is he just giving bitches free 6-inch subs?
His head looks like a white macadamia cookie.
I put extra pepper on there in there.
I put extra mayo on your sandwich. No,
Bro,
give me-
he's just like but he's so obsessed with like, I have the science that I slept with 1,400
yeah, like
women.
what the fuck
Who
are you
cares,
talking
bro?
about? That just doesn't even sound. It just sounds like you're trying to oversell it.
It's like nobody ever told him what a weirdo he sounds like, but I'm sure a lot of people, including us, have told him.
No, but look, this is my thing. Is like, do you think? Okay, when did you stop counting?
After maybe like a year or two with my girl,
Okay,
which is too bad because now I can't remember all the porn stars that we've done content with.
but I'm saying like, do you have a rough number of how many girls you slept with before you got with Lena?
Like 300 something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, who the fuck is really sitting there tallying how many
Because
girls
he
they've
thinks
slept
that
with?
this makes him the boss of the pickup artist game because he has fucked the most girls.
And
He says he's fucked the most girls.
he sells
Allegedly.
tips the same way Fresh and Fit sell tips to get girls too.
Oh, so
Literally
he's
the
just trying to-
exact
He does the
same
exact same
business
thing,
model,
business
except
model.
he just thinks his shit is better. It would be like if we just picked out another podcast and we were just
That
like,
just talked.
fuck Rory and Maul. They think that they could talk about shit? No. We talk about shit.
we have the facts.
We
have the science.
We're better at talking about shit than you, so fuck you. Because his whole argument in that is like that Fresh and Fit are proven scammers. But how have they been proven to be scammers? Like, you could say that you don't think that their methods or whatever the fuck they're selling, which I have no idea because I never bought the course.
I don't know.
You could say, oh, that shit's not legit. Fine, whatever. It's all a matter of opinion, bro.
Listen,
Fresh got some girls. He had girls FaceTime him the whole time that we were out there.
I thought he had a girl.
No,
Oh, all right.
they're both single.
Oh, lit. But I thought somebody was like, oh yeah, like I thought they were talking shit about his girl or his wife or some shit
no,
like
that
that.
was
that's-
Auburn Preach. That's the reverse.
Preach.
Oh, I thought
He's the one
somebody
that's
was
married.
talking about.
Everybody else involved is single.
Shout out to Preach.
Oh my God. I want to acknowledge and just tell you guys for a moment about the Patreon episode that we put out yesterday on Monday. So we had Kazumi return.
Kazumi Part 2. Can y'all invite me next time Kazumi's here?
You can call us on one. Are you down to get your ass eaten?
No.
Okay, then you can't come. Kazumi came back and she brought this girl Ava Marie.
Maybe if I get a wax first, I'll be down.
Oh my God.
Kazumi will wax your asshole. She shows up with this other girl, Ava, pretty cute.
Did you throw Doritos and water on her too?
We didn't get into all that, but they told a lot of crazy stories. But when the podcast really heated up, because I did it with Danny Mullen. Danny Mullen
Shout out
co-hosted.
Deli Money. Danny Mullen.
Dalmatian. Shout out Dalmatian. Danny Mullen was with us, and at some point within the podcast, we started to request the girls to fist each other. They didn't have any lube, so that idea was like sort of quickly nixed. But the idea did come up,
you
and
use, like, water
and
or
the
something?
girls did approve it. I don't know, water is maybe not. Fist.
Yeah.
I feel like for fisting, you need like real deal lube. You know. Anyway, so and they had small hands too.
Do Do they start like one finger at a time?
Yeah, I mean, you warm it up, but then all of a sudden you got to karate chop your way in
Yeah,
there.
I'm like, how the fuck do you get all? Okay, anyway, go
Anyway,
ahead.
people be fisting. I don't know. I couldn't really imagine this going in too many pussies, but maybe there's
Oh,
gonna
I thought you meant.
to be a pussy out there that could handle this.
I thought they were
Yeah, uppercut.
fisting assholes.
Finish him. They go flying. They land on the spikes at the bottom.
Okay, so Kazumi.
So
fisting.
we start talking about them doing the fisting. That kind of gets rejected. So then the girl, Ava, says that she's a squirter. It's decided that she's going to squirt onto Danny Mullen's filmer's face.
Why not on Danny Mullen?
He's in a relationship.
Ah,
And so this guy, who his name is Cigar Guy, I'm not sure why he's Cigar Guy, but Ava
he likes cigars.
Maybe Ava sits down on the couch and starts proceeding to go to town, masturbating, and ends up blasting him in the face pretty good with her own squirt.
How
I didn't pay.
how hard did it squirt out?
She was masturbating in his face long enough that it was like I kind of
Josh
stopped paying attention at a certain point because it was so. There was just so much masturbating. I was sort of like just going in the other room talking to the guys because it was just at a certain point I was kind of.
It took her that long to get warmed up. I thought she was a
It was
professional.
taking her a while to create the squirt that she,
She
wanted
wasn't
to
faster
create.
than the one that fucked the pastor.
No, that was instantaneous
instant.
squirt. So it took her a little while. But then once they did that, then Danny Mullen, he kept proposing new ideas. And they proposed the idea that one of these girls would actually put, Kazumi it ended up being, would put her entire finger in his asshole.
Yo, y'all niggas got some shit going on.
I wasn't here.
Now, needless to say, this
This
content,
is literally turning into a porn company.
yeah,
The Adam and Lena.
porn company.
management.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I mean, they were fingering his ass while he was beating his limp dick on the couch.
Shut the fuck.
I swear
On
on my
camera?
life.
Wait,
Yes.
which couch was it?
So I can stay away
Not
from
the one
couch.
that your girl's sitting on, the other one.
All right.
We cleaned it. Although I'm sure that's not going to soothe your
who
concerns
was,
that much.
Who was assigned the task of cleaning the couch afterwards?
Yuri.
Her assistant.
Her assistant did it. She had an
Oh,
assistant?
okay.
That guy?
Yeah.
That's why that guy was there?
Yeah.
She has
To clean up the squirt?
She has a random white guy as an assistant.
Yeah.
How much do professional squirt cleaners get paid a year?
We're going to have to ask him.
Yeah, we got to bring him back on and interview him.
You want to know some bugged out shit? Is I got to fuck Kazumi tomorrow. For OnlyFans.
He's jealous.
I'm so jealous.
Are you?
I got a question for you.
Oh
after
my
the
God!
pod.
No!
You know what
no!
I'm asking
No!
you? You know what I'm asking you too.
No!
I ain't gonna say nothing.
No! This nigga is
Hell
burnt.
no.
This nigga is burnt the fuck out, bro.
He
What's
asked
up
me-
with him? No, man.
What?
I got-
This
Yeah,
nigga,
nothing.
man. This
I
nigga
asked him
burnt
later.
out.
What are y'all talking about?
I ask him later.
You fucking reposted me onto your story. You fucking burnt
Wait,
that
what did
up.
he repost?
Me and Shorty on. Yeah, what you're talking about?
Him and Shorty are
Oh.
fucking in love, taking all these
Yo,
cutesy
relax,
pics at the
relax,
club.
relax,
What do you
relax,
want?
relax.
Congratulations, Mr. Phone.
Please, hey, press the button, please.
Hell no.
That's the homie, man. Relax.
You weren't beating the cheeks?
That's my homie.
You didn't try to offer a little 400? Maybe you can give her some shoes? What?
You're out of pocket.
I feel like she
Offer her
fucks
the
with you. She might
400.
hit you for the low.
What if she likes him? He's a great guy.
And if you can get it for free, then you should get it for free. But if not, you should hit it with the 400.
Listen, that was like my first time hanging out with her. Just
That's
relax.
YG. 400.
Oh, I was like, what? I'm like, are you
I'm
insinuating?
gonna ask him later. You know.
Just know that's the homie, man. Damn.
I mean, we just want
I
to.
had a couple uncomfortable calls about that already.
I didn't know he reposted it though.
I zoomed in a lot.
I looked out for you though in your caption. You know what I'm
my
saying?
Nick. This.
So you
My
guys
nigga.
can put whatever you want on your own stories, but then as soon as Adam22 reposts it
Yes.
on his story, shit is all
Yes.
fucked up.
Yes. That's exactly what
A
it
little
is.
bit bigger audience.
Yeah. That's what I'm like. Like, I don't need everybody that don't even follow me to be seeing this
I
shit.
think I speak for everybody in the room when I say that we would all appreciate knowing what test riding Yahira's BBL would be like.
Bro.
Not
So I was curious. I want to
I
know.
don't know.
I want to know what it's hitting for. Well, if you
I
didn't,
don't
if you
know.
don't know, then you don't know.
I don't know.
you just there you go. Just blurted it out.
Yeah, right? You
Can
could.
we get the gavel, please?
Yeah, right? Like,
Why is it so low?
It's so quiet now.
so
Yeah.
quiet.
Probably up for them though. Hell no. Hit him with that.
I knew this is.
Yes.
I knew that this was gonna come up.
No.
I knew this was gonna.
Can I get a lighter?
He knocks over the Parker and one.
No.
Don't play with P. Anyway.
They don't even
Anyway.
look like Parker. They didn't know what she looked like at first.
Yeah, right. They
Yeah,
just
that was a prototype. Fake baby.
wait, really?
They
Wait,
made Parker look like Boss Baby.
wait. Where is it at?
We made the fake Parker figurine.
Is it up there?
For no, because I think it comes with the Lena doll from U2's.
What happened
Wow.
to
So
The Lena one, I don't think we have here. We just have me.
basically, they don't fuck with you. They didn't put your own baby.
Don't throw that on the ground because it's gonna break. We already had to fucking super glue that thing. What?
Basically, they don't fuck with you. They didn't put your baby on yours.
I have
but-
the bike, so then Lena has the baby. In terms of the sets,
Why couldn't you like put
it? They gave him a Kadama.
They could.
I
Yeah,
made
right.
oh yeah.
Why didn't they just like put Parker on the handlebars or something?
Parker wasn't even born yet, so in the fake little Parker,
They
that
just
we
made a white baby.
but she has like her
did.
eyes are like closed. Which when you actually look at Parker, she has like the biggest fucking eyes you ever seen, which is kind of like her whole deal. So
Honestly, I enjoy watching the Parker Ann stories on your Instagram.
thank you.
She's
Sometimes
always-
I
It
feel
makes
like
you seem like a human.
Yeah, honestly, right? I'd be forgetting that you're a real person.
what do I
sometimes.
seem like the rest of the time?
Like you just go home, you get a bunch of wood with your axe, and you just make fires and shit all night,
That's what you think I do when I go home?
and make like pork and beans and shit.
Pork and beans.
Yep.
You eating hot canned beans?
It's like you just started saying words and you didn't think about what.
Nah, you're like a lumberjack.
I'm the
bro.
least nature-ish
That's
person
a
on
fact.
earth.
That is a fact.
Nobody has ever been less interested in nature than me.
Yeah, this bitch asked me that I wanted to go camping and I almost smacked the shit out of her. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I wasn't going to smack the shit out of her, but
I used
I'm
to
like,
love camping, but it's too many mosquitoes now.
man, I just don't want to be in the woods. Like,
Nah,
I'm good.
There's too
ain't no
many
wi-
mosquitoes
Ain't no
now.
Wi-Fi.
I'm down
Like,
to
do you think the
go.
world changed and there's like way more mosquitoes now?
I don't know. When I was a kid, I didn't give a fuck. I used to like camping and shit.
Yeah, I feel like I would go. Like, I'm down to pull up, go on the hike or some shit, but then also get back in the car and drive home.
Then again, the last time I went camping, somebody ran over my foot.
What the fuck?
I swear.
Do you know I slept through a bear attack?
What do you mean?
They were like looking for food.
2003, me and the homies were sleeping in the woods in Florida on a BMX trip.
Why are you sleeping in the woods?
We were
With the homies.
We were broke. We didn't have like money for a hotel or whatever. So
Did
we
you have wood and an axe?
I wasn't gonna build a cabin. Or anything. I felt like that would have been a little much. But apparently a bear showed up and like went through some of our stuff, and I slept through the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's kind of fucked up. My friends didn't wake me
Good
up.
thing you didn't shower, so the bear didn't want to take a piece of you.
Yeah, honestly, that might have saved your life. Your
Stinky
body
rules.
your body odor just
If I give you that hoodie, will you wear it?
Fuck no.
it probably smells so bad.
What if it smells perfectly clean?
Are you gonna wash it?
How else is it gonna get clean?
I mean, you could just
I
go.
don't know how you wash anything.
You could just hit up Ain't Nobody Cool. They'll give you one.
They would.
I need the yellow one though.
Isn't it-
I'll hang it up for you like a trophy.
Isn't it crazy to think that I wore that, or they worked on that for over a year? Apparently, production was a huge pain in the ass. They finally get it. I wear it for 4 days straight, ruin it. It's over.
Hey, how about you piss off Kiki when he's talking to the old lady?
Wait, what happened? What happened?
We walk out of the Chrome Heart store, and Kiki is just chilling on a bench talking to this old white lady.
Why?
And I just walk right up.
No, he said, Kiki says, he's like, yeah, hey, everybody, say hi to my friend. And lady's like, hi. And then Adam was like, don't talk to him. He just got out of prison.
No, I said he just escaped from prison. I go, don't talk to him. He just escaped from prison. He's crazy.
Did the lady get up?
Kiki was pissed off about that shit.
He wasn't stoked.
Yeah, you probably really scared the fuck out of that lady.
There's a big difference there, though, because saying he just got out of prison is not that funny. Saying he just escaped from prison.
Oh, he didn't
And
like that.
I realize now that this was inappropriate and I shouldn't have said it, and I apologize, but just like telling a random person that he just escaped. Nobody really escapes from prison. It's very rare.
If
don't know about
you
that.
ever see how
You ever seen Prison Break?
Almost Got Away with It?
Who?
It's a show called
Oh.
Almost Got Away with It.
I think I have seen
They
it.
escape a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell no. To the no.
Oh, yeah, you were doing the gospel singing with Lizzo in the Fresh and Fit.
Well, first of all,
Lizzo.
that was not Lizzo.
That's so
She was a great
disrespectful.
woman.
People were commenting
I
and
think her
calling
name was
Lizzo.
Tatiana.
Shout out
I
Tatiana.
loved her. She was delightful.
Yeah,
Bust
but how
down.
you gonna call her fucking Lizzo right now?
I couldn't remember Tatiana, so I called her Lizzo. I'm sorry.
Bust down Tatiana.
And plus, we like Lizzo.
Yes, we like Lizzo, but
Yeah,
bro,
but you said that like as a joke. Don't try to act like you wasn't trying to roast her right now.
I couldn't remember her name. I called the other girl Kodak Black.
You are out of pocket.
She wasn't even black. She just had a grill and shit. She was ratchet as fuck. She was from Hialeah.
What the fuck is Hialeah?
Well, apparently where all the ratchet people are from.
This nigga dumb.
I saw hella
Somebody
comments.
cancel this nigga, man. Get this nigga out
They're
of here.
trying. I saw.
They're trying.
I saw hella people agreeing with me that, or I saw hella people just saying that Hialeah is like the most lit, ratchet ass place in Florida, so it made sense that she was from there. Once you go to Florida, you realize that everybody in Florida has their stereotypes about every
Yeah.
part of Florida. Like, oh, you're from there? Oh, like, you know, we
They
do
got
it
the
too,
same
for
shit
sure.
in LA. You always
Yeah.
like, look, he's from Compton.
White,
Look,
white
what?
crit from Lawndale.
look at him.
Palmdale, whatever.
Wait, Lawndale or Palmdale? Which one?
Never mind. I'm about to say something.
Anyway.
I don't want nobody mad at me.
Anyway, yeah. So, but anyway, the club. It was my first time being in the club in a long fucking time. This is
Yeah.
80s. It lives in this environment.
We are still talking about this. 2 hours. 2 hours in.
We got some more topics too.
Sober man.
I like that. I'm on the kush only. I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
You don't have to ask on the same part of
I'm
the
on
love-
table
that
that I
good
asked
Christian
on.
ketamine.
That's real. Anyway, yeah, the club was fun, but I was looking around.
Eliza showed up.
Elijah showed up. I'm looking
How was
around.
that?
You know, it's 4 a.m. Anyone who's still up in the club at 4 a.m. is probably fucked up.
And trying to fuck.
I'm looking around. I'm seeing girls at other booths in the fucking club. They're like,
What does that
rubbing
mean?
their faces and shit. Like I'm looking at them and it feels like I'm on coke because I'm just watching them be on coke or whatever fucking
Yeah,
drugs they're
whatever
taking.
substance.
Oh my god,
They off the 2C in Miami. I heard.
Compton Crips. Yep.
No, for real, that's a new
Oh,
drug.
the 2C, right? That's the new thing. You ever
2C.
tried that?
No.
I'm not going to tell you to try
No,
it.
no,
What
no.
is it?
If
I
you
don't
do-
know what it is,
if
so I'm
you-
scared.
It's like pink, right? It's kind of like Molly or some shit, but it's like
Oh,
more
I know
powerful.
what that is. I've seen that shit.
I had random girls ask me. Eliza asked me about it at one point. I guess that's just popular. I think.
No, I'm good. I don't want to try that. Like, I remember looking for my drug of choice when I was in Miami. I couldn't find it.
Which
Couldn't
was
find coke.
No, everybody had 2C.
Really?
I swear to God.
That's crazy.
I mean, I only asked like a couple of people. I'm not finna be like trying like
Tony
getting.
Montana.
I'm not finna be
Tony
getting
Montana.
like drugs from random people in Miami. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure we've never done that before.
I mean, back
Not
in the
Miami.
day, but like,
Anyway,
I'm not trying to die, bro.
no, that's good. I don't want you to
feel me?
I
don't
want you to die.
don't
Like,
do the 2C. But if
yeah.
you do the 2C, let us know how it is because we would love a review.
Let's do a 2C podcast.
No,
Are we still doing the lean cast?
I don't know.
I'll break some sobriety for that.
I'm not.
I'm sure you're sober.
I'm sure. Fuck you.
Yeah, probably sound like an asshole right there. Anyway, club was cool. Took a bunch of 1942 shots. Still couldn't get drunk.
What? You did not. Who paid for it?
He was drinking.
Who paid for it?
3 White Claws and a bunch of 1942 shots. Still wasn't drunk.
Is that where the No Jumper company card is going? To 1942?
I was not
It
paying
didn't,
for it.
It didn't go to that Netflix ice cream. I'll tell you that.
It was one of the dudes. It was like his birthday or something. And they
My
had bottles
nigga
coming back
Mike,
for it.
man.
I
great
love
guy.
that.
Shout,
I
right,
love
Mike.
I love going to the club on other people's dime.
Hell yeah.
It's the best.
The one time
The
I
best
went
way
in,
to
it
go to
wasn't
the
on
club.
anybody's dime. They gave me a fucking $4,000 check, and I'm looking at it, and I realized that there was one dude who was with us that I invited just to be nice, and he ordered like a $600 bottle.
Shut the fuck up.
Ooh.
This was a long time ago.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
Yeah.
tip.
Oh,
But
he's
the one time I went and I paid, and I realized that this guy just casually ordered a $600 bottle on my tab. I wanted to crack it over his fucking head. I was so pissed
but then how
off.
did it get to $4,000?
Because it was already like fucking $3K for the booth and the fucking
Oh, well, just-
bottles or
And with
whatever.
tax and
Well,
and
just let the
gratuity.
homie get the one
And you gotta
$600
give
bottle.
a tip. You
I was
probably
just
didn't
being
tip.
nice. I tipped. It was Lena's birthday.
Oh, okay.
It was like we kind of realized that we weren't meant for the.
Can you just hop back in the game and have one more crazy birthday party?
I'll throw a party. I don't give a fuck.
His party used to be lit. I can't hold you.
I like to think of them like
You
Charlie Sheen type of parties.
It kind of was. Fine.
Cocaine and hella hoes.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Winning.
I remember
winning. Tiger's blood.
I remember I fucked this porn star girl back in the day, and I thought it was pretty cool that she used to be one of Charlie Sheen's girls.
Well, you better got it checked.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it came out in the news that Charlie Sheen had AIDS.
Yeah.
And
Does
then,
he?
And then all of a sudden, I didn't think
HIV.
That was, I didn't think it was as cool after.
Did you run to the goddamn clinic?
I mean, I get tested all the time, so I already knew I didn't have it. But yeah, I definitely fucked this girl with no condom who used to fuck Charlie Sheen all the time. So that's kind of gross, I guess.
Yikes.
I survived though. I've been through a lot. Bumps and bruises.
No,
Anyway,
we got
okay, I have a question for you.
for me specifically.
Did you watch? How much of the new academics podcast have you watched? Because I only saw the clip of Rich the Kid, which, to be honest, was kind of a disaster on multiple fronts.
Jesus. So
How much
bad.
of it have you seen? And what do you think? 'Cause
I didn't see the whole thing.
His
either.
21 Savage episode that he did, I noticed that he's now sitting on the couch. Because I saw
so
a viral tweet that was like, "Why is academics sitting so far away from the guest?" And it did occur to me that like that is kind of like the set. It's a set that might have seemed good until you actually get in that
Yeah.
environment and you realize it's awkward to be on the other side of the fucking room.
Yeah, right. You're like, yeah. So, how's your upbringing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did watch that Rich the Kid thing, man.
Yeah. That
I feel like why even go into the interview with that type of mindset though?
the thing is what I thought was so funny about
whose
it.
accord?
I hit up Vlad as soon as I saw that
Rich
because
Kid.
Vlad and me have both gotten Rich the Kid interviews, been excited for it, thought it was going to be great, and then no, he's not giving you nothing.
He kind of seems terrible on camera. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, he refuses to talk about anything, and he'll say, "Oh, I want to talk about the music." What the fuck is he really going to say about the music? Like, you know, if academics had 30 questions about the music written down, I still don't think you're getting much out of
Yeah.
him. He's just
But, like,
not really
what-
trying to give you anything.
What do you think he was gonna like? What are you going to talk about?
I don't know. But Ack was trying to get him to talk about getting robbed and shit, which he
was
definitely ain't talking
not
about that.
talking about at all. He literally got up and walked out. But is that disrespectful? You know, yes, Jules tried to do that to me.
Walk out?
No, she tried to like ask me about some random shit that I had tweeted about some shit that happened to me like long ass time ago. And this is how I know she didn't write the questions. It was like her little intern dude was like some like No Jumper fan dude.
It's like a Nardwar.
I think I know who it was.
Yeah, exactly. And he was the one that wrote the questions. And I was just like, why the fuck would you why would you tell Yes Jules to ask me that?
You probably want to have a good interview with good clickbait, like Lil Housephone talks about getting the shit beat out of him outside the club.
like,
or-
you feel me? Like,
what was it? You got beat up? You got in
nah,
a
it was
fight?
just like it was just some random ass shit that I tweeted about for 2 seconds and then deleted it. So I was like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, how does Yes Jules asking me about this? I'm like, I know she don't even know who I am for real. She just interviewing me just because.
The thing is, the messier you get in interviews, the more viral that interview is going to get.
This shit wasn't even posted nowhere. It was like a live stream and then it was nothing. It was like, it wasn't like clipped and uploaded after.
I mean, there's so many people that like make content and just have no fucking clue how to get it out to people.
Yeah. But basically, yeah, I didn't walk out, but I just like diverted the hell out of the question.
That's a skill in and of itself. Because
It really
really,
is.
like that is what it is like if you're gonna be somebody that's what I would prefer, and that is also what I would advise any artist who's doing an interview and they ask you about something that you don't want to talk about, whether it's legal, personal, etc. Be funny. Dance around the question, you know, joke about it, dart your way away from the question.
Don't get visibly upset.
But don't get mad, definitely, because like that's like from my perspective, if you get mad, that's kind of like good content. So
yeah.
But if I'm your manager and I'm telling you what to do, you never get mad at the person interviewing you, because the people who watch that person like that person. They relate to him.
Yeah.
They're mostly going to take that person's side. So if you get upset, like the average academics fan is not watching that Rich the Kid thing and thinking, oh, I'm Rich the Kid. He's great. He walked out.
Yeah.
They're thinking like, you know,
Oh, why?
you didn't give academics the respect they deserve. And they're academics fans, so they want you to be cool to academics.
At the end of the day, it's just like, why even go do it if you like? Because you know academics and you know kind of what vibe he's gonna be on. I guess even though it is something new,
Right.
But like you kind of have a sense of just who academics is as a person.
A part of Rich the Kid's like public persona is that he gives bad interviews. It's like part of like what he does.
Yeah, honestly.
Because he just like will troll and like show up fucked up or just act funny. Like my interview that he showed up for, he was on another planet.
I feel like he's like constantly had his likability go down and down more, like over the last couple of years. If that's if you think that's true or not.
I mean, I would like to think that me and Rich the Kid are buddies, so I don't want to speak too harshly. But
I mean from like how like the fans are perceiving him.
yeah,
You know,
I feel like if you're not open with the fans, then it's hard for them to really like you that much.
he wouldn't even talk about the label shit.
Yeah. Like they want to hear about that. They
They
do.
do.
You tell
The fans
them
care a little bit too
you
much.
tell
about
them
label
everything
shit.
that you've been dealing with, everything that you've gone through. All of a sudden, you're a relatable, likable person. I understand why he doesn't want to talk about a lot of that stuff,
Yeah.
but when you go in to do an interview, you gotta have like a chunk of your life that you're willing to just talk about
little
openly.
bit.
You know,
Academics is funny. Like, he jumped right into it. Like,
I didn't see the full thing, so I don't know how
No,
he
like,
approached it. But
the
that clip is
that literally was the whole, no, like the 6-minute clip. That was like the whole thing, bro. So that's why that shit was funny as hell. But no, I don't know if this was the same podcast. Maybe this was another episode after. But they had like Annoying TV, a couple other YouTubers on there.
Yeah.
And fucking Annoying TV basically, well, Academics brought up the fact that Annoying TV basically was like, oh, like if my girl fucked Drake, like I wouldn't care, and I would actually be honored if my girl fucked Drake, and was like trying to get like Academics to agree with him. And he was just like,
that strikes me as like the kind of thing that someone says on a podcast that they could not possibly actually agree with.
you don't think so? That guy loves Drake though. He
I say
really
this
does.
not really knowing what Annoying TV's life is like, but I'm just imagining him sitting on the couch watching Rick and Morty, and his girl is in the Uber to the Calabasas mansion and getting digged down by Drake. And I'm just kind of imagining that he actually wouldn't be happy about this being the situation.
You would think that, but honestly, it is some niggas that like, cause bro, he explained it. He was like, oh, like that means like that my bitch must be a badass bitch, or like something, like if Drake or like is trying to fuck her or something. And I'm just thinking like, bro, are you completely removed from the fact that like these celebrity niggas be just fucking the same bitches that everybody be fucking?
And you remember the old Luda fucking skit? He was like, "Oh, my bitch fucking Luda." So
Yeah,
maybe
right.
niggas have been thinking like that for a
Right?
long
That's what
time.
I'm saying.
Listen,
Like that's
I already think my bitch is bad. You know,
Right?
I
I
would
don't
think that you feel the same way. I would think that maybe you
I
feel
would
the
never
same
look at
way.
her like that.
You would not call your girl a bitch.
No, I'm saying I would never look at your woman like I don't look at her like
Okay.
that.
No,
That's
but-
sis. You know what I'm saying?
No, he was just saying that like
I'm just saying
you
like,
don't need another
if
nigga
you got
to
a
come.
girl, if you're willing to be monogamous or have some semblance of monogamy, Housephone, in with a woman, I would think that of course you think she's hot, and
Yeah.
of course you would.
Why do you need a validation
who gives
from-
a fuck if Drake thinks she's hot? That's cool. That's like, you know, yeah, that would make me think, oh, I guess my girl
He's
really
like-
is hot if Drake thinks she's
he's
hot.
like-
But
Everybody should think she hot.
but you don't want to actually go through
Yeah,
with the
that's
process
crazy.
of having him put his dick in her.
That's almost like back in the day when Lil B was like in his prime. I literally seen videos of white kids picking up their
oh,
girls.
fuck my bitch. Lil
Like,
B.
like in the crowd, picking up his
Yeah,
girlfriend
they
and putting
was
her on
doing that.
stage. Like, please,
They
It's like-
was doing that.
It's like she's a sacrificial lamb. Like,
Right.
take my
Please,
girl.
Lil B, take my
Please,
bitch.
Lil B.
Yeah, like imagine me, you know, it's Sunday afternoon and my girl's in the Uber to the Calabasas Plaza. She's gonna be in the stew with with Khaled, with 21.
Khaled is married.
No, but I'm saying like Drake.
He's like, I got a family, I got a-
Drake's in the stew. He invites your girl. Maybe your girl gets to hang out in the stew. Maybe she gets to hear some songs that haven't been released yet. Your girl's kicking it with 40, having a nice little conversation with 40.
If she already went, you lost her.
Yeah, you lost her.
Focus on yourself.
I'm
man.
at
If she
home.
replies back to the DM,
It's
I'm
like,
at
you already-
home
she's
taking
gone.
care of the baby.
oh,
I'm at home watching Coco Melon.
I don't even know what that is.
You think that I'm going to be happy about this turn of events? No, you're going to be upset. Annoying TV, I don't believe you. I didn't even hear the fucking clip of him saying this,
Really?
but I just think that's like, you know, I get it. You want to say something viral for the
I got a homeboy.
for the podcast, but
My homeboy,
I don't buy
like
it.
rappers be DMing his girl, and he be like, "Yeah, these niggas be DMing my girl and stuff
She
like
with
that."
me, yeah.
But he used that like, yeah,
Yeah.
these niggas be like, want my girl.
Want my girl, but nigga, she with me. And I feel like if you're gonna be a nigga that has a bad bitch, a bitch with status of like, you know, any type of relevance, she got her own shit going on. You have to be okay with knowing that she's gonna be lusted.
I'm pretty confident
After.
to be honest. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty okay with like where my life is at, and like let's say hypothetically like Drake DM me and he was like, "Yo,
He wouldn't say that to you.
your bitch is trash." I mean, I would be like, Drake, that's pretty rude.
That's very rude, Drake.
But it's not gonna make me think any differently about
Yeah,
her.
right,
I'm not
right.
gonna like be looking at her tonight like, damn, she's not OVO material. Fuck.
Some niggas would though.
Yeah.
Because
Weirdos.
that's when you really give a fuck
I'd be
too
like
much.
Drake. I don't know if I can really. I'm
Be
not
down
a
with
certified boy lover or lover boy anymore. I can't fuck with you anymore, bro.
You was right the first one. You are a certified boy lover.
In the fucking hot
You
topic ball club.
You cried when you heard the Nambler nigga died.
You should have seen me in the hot tub.
Yeah. Going crazy in the hot topic club.
I swear that shit was a club, bro. If you live in Pensacola, pull up to the Hot Topic Club
And catch a charge.
and cop yourself an ICP shirt. Yo, I felt like a chaperone when I walked in there, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Get me out of here.
I felt like a chaperone.
Definitely felt like a chaperone. Meanwhile, he's over right next door getting anchors stitched onto his hat by a fucking Pakistani man.
Yeah, you got a diamond,
Hey, wait a
diamond with some wings and a fucking
Wait a
anchor.
minute. I asked him, what can I get? He was like, this is all you can get. I was like, well, fuck.
You picked
Sign
the
me
two
up.
most random things.
It was either that or like a monkey. I didn't want a
Okay,
monkey.
yeah.
I wanted to see you get like Pensacola on your hat so that you
Why?
would have so you have a
I
hat that
don't want to
reminds
go
you
back
of
there
What-
unless they pay us.
You should have got like a Philadelphia P and then just got Pensacola.
all the clubs in Pensacola hit my line. HML. We gotta tap in. We're gonna do a whole event. Lil Housephone and AD are gonna perform.
That's a fact.
Do you want to really bring in some star power? Maybe we can negotiate OT Genesis. Lil Tracy, your big homie. We could get who's my big homie? Kiki.
No.
Kiki will perform.
some Nazi
the
nigga.
leader of the KKK.
That's your big homie.
The recently deceased founder of
Yeah,
Nambla.
Nambla. That's your
bring
big
him up and bring his casket in to the ring.
Those guys in the casket.
Yo.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck.
That was the most awkward thing that happened to me during quarantine when I had to Google that.
What?
That meme of the dudes dancing with the casket. That was a weird
I
thing.
feel like you did that on
What
here.
happened to Uganda Knuckles? Remember that?
No.
You do not know the way. You don't remember that shit?
No. What the fuck is that?
Oh, I gotta show you that shit afterwards, bro.
I watched Avengers last night.
Which one?
The one where they fought in Wakanda at the end.
That's
You talking about Black Panther?
No, the Avengers, nigga. But the Black Panther people.
I've tried to watch Avengers multiple times and I just can't.
Honestly,
get
it was
into
hard. It was
Bro,
fire.
that's just fire.
It was fire. Fucking Spider-Man fucking snuck on the aircraft with Iron Man. That shit was crazy. And then niggas
that
was
was
in
the-
space.
that was the first one.
That's the first one?
Yeah, you
There's
gotta
another one after that?
Yeah, it's part two.
Oh, I'm asleep. What the fuck? I thought
Like,
that was
like how did it end? When he snapped his finger?
Yes.
And everybody disappeared?
Yeah, where's the
Then you gotta see part two of that.
So is everybody dead? Like, I don't need. Don't tell me. Don't spoil it. I'm like the latest person on this of all time. Like,
Wow.
I want to tap in. Hey, hold on. This is a whole
My fault.
tripping.
My fault. I wanted to mention this. Rick Ross is currently involved in a child support dispute with one of his baby mamas.
11K.
Three kids.
He has to pay $11K a month. So because of this process, we now know how much Rick Ross makes per month. At
don't wanna
least
hear it.
according to this case.
Oh,
you know,
God,
I don't
probably
believe
so
it.
much.
I don't
Probably
believe
so
you know,
much.
maybe he's making money outside of this. We don't know, but this is what is being reported, and that they're claiming in court is that Rick Ross makes $585,000 a month.
Why? It's so much money.
Interesting.
Do you think it's supposed to be more or less?
I really don't.
You don't have
11K for three kids.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
What three kids need 11,000?
It's 3 kids,
Yeah, it's
and it's
for-
11.
it's 3 kids.
Oh, that's a bargain.
Yeah, that's what
right
I'm
there.
saying.
What
He-
the fuck?
yeah, he
4K a
won.
kid, and if you're making fucking $600K a month, then I mean that's like nothing.
Probably making more than that.
Yeah,
I didn't mean it. Yeah.
Port of Miami. He's probably got cash coming in.
Huh?
One time, somebody told me that when I come, I sound like Rick Ross saying. "Ruh."
That was.
You don't say rough.
Yeah. What?
You sound like a dead dog.
I think when I come, I'm
That
gonna
nigga said rough.
when I
You
come,
sound like a deceased animal.
when I come, I produce a
A
quart.
Nambler dog.
I produce a quart.
You was laughing every time I said that.
Every time I come,
Every time I come,
produce
I
a quart.
produce a quart.
That's
What is that from?
Step Brothers, along with the
I
white
forgot.
dog shit.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Every time I come, I produce a quart, and every time I come, I say "ruh" like Rick Ross.
That nigga
Apparently,
said,
MMG, baby.
it's like, rough.
Put Molly y'all in her champagne. She didn't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed. Wait.
was
First
he
of all,
thinking on that one?
what Molly has somebody just like unconscious.
Well, I don't.
You would know more than anyone. House phone.
I mean,
This nigga.
the most
He
charitable,
knows.
the most charitable reading of that Rick Ross lyric is not that the woman is ever at any point incapacitated, but
I
that
took her
he's sort of
home and she enjoyed that.
surprising her with this Molly. Obviously, most
You
people
can't be
on Reddit didn't
surprising
really
people
go
with drugs.
this
There was a
reading.
time when everybody was just doing Molly going crazy.
Yeah, but you can't give somebody Molly unknowingly.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, I think that was the.
You don't want to be.
You know what?
slipping
No,
anybody any drug
okay.
in
I'm
this day
gonna
and
go
age.
detect the phone for a second.
Hit the gavel, please.
You know what was
Before he does this.
you know what was the funniest part about that is that he lost. This wasn't funny, but he lost his Reebok deal because he said Reebok song "I'll Just Do It" right before that line.
Yeah.
So when everybody was making a big uproar about it, Reebok was like, "Hey."
But then he was
step back.
fucking with Reebok again, like the next month. I heard.
Really?
I heard that they fake canceled him.
That's like, damn.
That's what I heard.
ASAP Rocky did that to ASAP Bari too when that shit came out. He fake dismissed him and then was cool back with him again.
The rap nerd part of my brain just really wants to know what the conversation was like before that and after that.
Maybe it was legit. Maybe that's how he felt.
That was a time because didn't CeeLo get in trouble at the same time too?
Really?
But what did CeeLo do?
I forgot. It was something like that. It was something with some.
Forget you.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna look it up. CeeLo got in trouble for some shit like that too.
Interesting. Thanks for coming with the facts.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Detective phone.
Just sort of speculating on CeeLo here.
Google it, Josh.
Google me, baby.
Google it.
Google it, moogle it.
Do not Google CeeLo accusation.
CeeLo Green.
CeeLo
Don't
Green
Google
accusation.
CeeLo Green accusation.
So, okay, can I just ask this?
I'm about to look this shit up.
And also,
Fuck you.
shout out to everybody who is going to hear about the Miami trip
I
on
know.
AD's show tomorrow as well. Because
I'm
T-Rail
not
was
gonna
with
say
it.
nothing
Yeah,
about
because
it.
You're not going to talk about it at all?
Well, I mean, T-Rail wants to talk about it. I think you summed it up pretty much.
I'm interested to hear about it from T-Rail's position. When we were in the club, I looked at Trell and I said,
But both of y'all niggas ain't been out in years,
I
bro.
said, we're the most sober people in here.
See, look.
That's a fact.
What did he get accused of?
I'm saying rape tweets, apparently.
Oh, no.
Rape tweets?
That's what
Oh,
it is.
no.
CeeLo Green speaks on highly irresponsible rape tweets. This is from 2015.
You ain't gotta air the nigga
He has
out.
apologized
Yeah.
for
Give me my
controversy.
fucking phone, nigga. God damn it. Give me my fucking phone.
Where'd you gonna read?
Was 6 years
Yeah,
ago.
man. It was a long time
I don't know.
ago, man.
Irresponsible tweets. Who knows?
Wait, but this is recent or this happened then?
No, 2015.
These guys don't even know how to play CeeLo.
I don't either.
You don't?
Oh, like
You don't?
dice?
Yeah.
Oh, you know how to play CeeLo? You know how to play
Dice?
CeeLo? Know how to play CeeLo, like dice.
I didn't know it was called
See?
CeeLo.
We don't do that shit in LA.
What the hell is wrong with you?
We play craps, nigga.
Yeah, I was about to
straight
say,
two
like,
dice.
what's CeeLo?
What's CeeLo?
Yeah, that's
CeeLo's
what
Four,
I'm
three
five,
dice.
six.
Oh, 4, 5, 6. That's the New York game.
Yeah, that's New York shit.
Played it at New York.
Isn't that weird? The
No, it's not
two
weird.
different biggest states
Kinda.
have their own games.
Nah, nigga, it's two
It's
different
like,
codes.
it's like, yeah, people just be making up like little shit.
Interesting.
what the fuck they making the hash
What
brown
about
town?
rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors, where I'm from.
Hey, but you know what's weird? Like
Y'all like rock, paper, nigga.
We just dock. Where I'm from, we dock.
rock, paper, nigga.
We dock where I'm from.
Rock, paper, hang.
No.
Rock, paper, whip.
Although, when I went back to my hometown at some point, like 10 years after I moved out, and I saw there was like a gun store like a couple miles from my house, and they had like basically like racist Obama cartoons in the window of the gun store.
No way. And this is where you're from.
Why
That-
you should have smashed up the fucking gun
You should
store.
have shot the window out.
I didn't stop or anything. That was a weird.
He was like, looks
Bro.
normal to me.
Bro, I remember.
I'm telling you because I was offended.
Fuck your hash brown town.
Why do you keep calling?
That's what I like to think.
That's what I like to think.
I'm like, are you from Idaho? And I didn't know.
I don't know. But anyway, I kind of realized like, oh shit, maybe there are racist people here.
You know what? I went to
There's
Alabama.
definitely some racist people in New Hampshire.
No, for sure. Are you
I
doing
didn't meet a lot of them when I lived there, but I guess maybe I was
Cap.
just not really paying
It's okay.
attention.
They live next door to Josh. He said it's true.
You have racist neighbors?
Wait, did
Really?
y'all know each other before you started dating his sister?
No.
That's how y'all met, obviously.
Yeah.
But
He was
like,
who's this guy with the fucking dreads?
The
My
dude,
sister's dating.
the dude that
who
my
was
sister,
this guy with the
the
dreads?
dude my sister dated before him, I beat the fuck out of.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So
Did you ever think about
And then
beating
you
the
seen
fuck out of
Josh.
It
Josh?
actually
was
seemed
like,
like a
nigga.
big. It seemed like a big improvement in comparison.
Yeah, because he was like, yeah,
I stole his bike too.
yeah. You knew Josh
Press
wasn't
the,
going.
press the gavel on himself.
Yeah, you.
He got an outstanding warrant for a Huffy out there.
I broke my hand on his head.
Bro, you really
Wow.
beat the fuck out of this.
I broke a
nigga.
bone in my fucking hand.
What made you want to beat up her ex-boyfriend?
Because okay, let me paint the picture for you. So I'm in town in New Hampshire because I was trying to open a Subway, the restaurant. I know.
Like you had bought one or like a franchise?
Me
You
and
would have
my
been just like that Jonathan guy.
me and my friend had this idea that we were going to start a Subway, and we wanted to try to get my parents to invest in the Subway. And so we went back to New Hampshire, and we had a whole presentation, and we were trying to convince either my parents or one of my aunts or one of my uncles to invest in the Subway.
Jared 22 over here.
Okay. They all basically, in one form or another, told us to fuck off and that they were not going to support the Subway idea, right? So me and my homie, he's sleeping on the couch, I'm sleeping in my bed, and he leaves super early in the morning to catch the bus back to New York. He leaves at like 4 in the morning or some shit. My dad wakes me up an hour or two later. It's like 5, 6 in the morning. My dad wakes me up and he says, we got 2 scenarios. Either your buddy stole $500 out of my wallet, or your sister's ex-boyfriend came into the house while we were sleeping and he took $500 out of the
Which
wallet.
is like much more unlikely.
We figured out pretty quickly that yeah, it was her ex-boyfriend, because basically like he had been like homeless, I guess, at one point.
Oh, he really
Like,
did.
he
do
got
it.
kicked out of the house by his parents or some shit. So he
For
didn't
not
have
owning a Subway.
He didn't have anywhere to stay. He's like 18. My parents let him sleep on the couch downstairs at our house for like, I don't know, a couple days or a week or some
What a
shit.
piece of shit.
And so they did his laundry for him. He comes
Aw,
back
he
to
sucks.
get the laundry. And my parents used to not even fucking lock the door on their house back in New Hampshire. He goes in my dad's wallet and takes $500 out of my fucking dad's wallet.
He's a piece of shit.
My dad says, he's like, so what should we do? He lets me borrow his truck.
You want the Subway?
I'm on.
Handle this.
You must kill, and I will give you a Subway. No. So then I go and I fucking I take my dad's fucking spare truck and I'm driving
His
around.
spare truck?
Yeah, he had his own car and
Niggas
then,
got spare cars.
Yeah,
in
niggas got
Hash
spare.
Brown Town.
in Hash Brown Town it goes down. Anyway,
That rhyme too.
Yeah, oh God.
it goes down in Hash Brown
We
Town.
did it again. 2 back bitches in the bin.
So I'm driving around in my dad's fucking truck, and my sister hops on AOL and starts talking to, like, she's trying to figure out. She's talking to different people. She's trying to figure out where this dude is. She figures out. She hits him up. She says like, "Oh,
So y'all made a premeditated crime.
what? Yes. What? She asks him. She says like,
Dun, dun.
"What are you doing?" He tells her. He says, "I'm at so and so's house." My sister looks it up, figures out this girl's address.
Hops
of
on
this
MapQuest.
girl that she was hanging out with. So I go over.
2 ways at him.
I park the car, or I park the truck.
Sends a telegram.
I see that because he rode BMX bikes too, much like myself. His bike is sitting in the front yard. I take the bike. I throw it in the truck.
Yeah, first.
Then I knock on the door. The girl comes to the door. She's like, "Can I help you?"
Punch her. Boom.
Knock her ass out.
Move.
Run up in the crib. Ah! No.
Okay.
I just say, I'm like,
Hey, is Jared here?
I go, is Adam here? His name is Adam as well.
Wow.
I say, is Adam here? She goes, yeah, do you want to come in? I go, no, can you just send him out? He comes out. I say, I know you took money from my dad. He goes, no, I didn't. He's like looking down and shit. He won't even look at me.
Wow.
I'm like, I know you fucking did, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of you if you don't give me this money.
Where was
like,
it at?
I don't got the money. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Give him a warning.
Boom!
Put your dukes up, buddy.
Did you literally say, here
this
we
is
go?
this is for Subway. Let's go.
This is for Subway, buddy.
Why
I
did
start
you?
beating the dog shit out of him.
Well, did he even fight back?
Not so much.
Did he even have the $500?
Yes.
And
You got
did
it
you
back?
retrieve it?
All right, I punch him in the face.
Okay.
Then I take him, I got him on the ground. I got him in full mount. Boom! and I hit him, and I realized that when I hit him the first time, that I fucking broke the pinky bone in my hand on my like primary hand, my right hand, which I normally punch with. So I'm on top of him still, just beating him with my left hand. Once I've done that enough, he's like curled up in a ball, go in his pockets. I find like $437 or some shit, and a receipt for like $63.
What the fuck did he?
For a temporary like phone, like a burner phone type shit that's
This
like a
nigga-
prepaid phone.
This nigga went and
So
bought
it's
a
like
phone.
He trusted your sister. He thought his boo was
it's
calling him back.
Exactly $500 worth of stuff in his pocket. So I take all
Jesus.
that,
Should have broke the phone.
Nigga, you should
kick him in the head a couple times.
You should have went to Subway, bought $400 worth of sandwiches, and tell your dad he didn't have the money, but look how great of a company Subway is. They watched the beating I gave him, and they offered us all sandwiches afterwards.
I'm so thankful I have you here.
That was the most.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That was
And I'm like, you know what? Subway's a great company, son. We're here. We're ready to invest. Here's my pocketbook. Sell my spare truck.
what?
Go get some hash browns. Fill the pickup truck
Come
with
to the
hash
hash brown
browns.
company.
Yo, I'm too
Anyway.
high. I'm too high for this, man.
And then
Adam is doing his podcast with no shoes on. by
I
the
dip
way.
off. Yep. I dip. Go back to the house. Tell my parents what happened. My mom's a little worried. She's like, "You got to get out of here." She's like,
Your mom's a real one.
my mom's like, "What if the cops come?" She's like,
like,
"What
sending
if the cops come?" I'm like, "I'll just go in the fucking basement." She's like, "What if they want to look around the house?" I'm like, "All right." So fucking.
Where'd you go? You escaped.
He went to Pensacola. That's the origin story. That's why he started going
Yeah,
to Pensacola. He was
fled
on
the country.
He was on the run.
Yeah, dead ass for real.
Oh,
No.
man.
But so I need to make a getaway, but first I have to deal with the fact that I have a fucking broken bone in my hand.
Oh yeah. You can't
So-
go to the hospital though, because
I did. I went to the hospital.
They gonna know that you beat the fuck out of the kid.
I mean, whatever. I went to the fucking hospital. I figured, like, did I really beat him up so bad that he's gonna call the cops? And, like,
Probably.
he doesn't need to go to the hospital. So is he really gonna call the cops?
How you know how bad you beat him up? You might have fucked that nigga
No, I
up.
fucked him up bad, but I didn't think I fucked him up so bad he needed to go to the hospital.
You don't
Nigga, you just said you broke your hand on him.
Yeah, what do you mean?
And you kicked him in the head.
You said you were fully mounted on top of him, like
Listen, I was like 23.
UFC beating his ass.
Now that you're saying it like this, maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the hospital, but I really wanted to get my hand put in a splint. So I went to the hospital. I was there for like an hour. They put my hand in a splint, whatever. I hop on the Fung Hua bus back to New York.
Fung Hua bus.
I never have to deal with it.
What
after
is that?
That's the bus.
Is it made out of Funyuns?
The cheap ass Chinatown bus from Boston to New York and New York to Philly.
And how much is that?
I think at the time it was $10.
What?
Boston to New York, $10.
This
Fucking
kind of sounds
crazy.
like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air
Yeah,
story.
right. Like so
You
I
realize
woke
that was
in the morning.
that was a cross
I
country
live in
trip.
Hash
Like-
Brown Town. It was up to no good.
It was $10 a ticket, and I'm in the hood.
He got a contact high.
I swear to God, you did.
I got a one little fight. My dad got scared.
And my mom got scared.
You got to sell your dad's truck to buy a Subway. Get
This
out
is
of
like
here.
when your drunk uncle comes on the podcast. Who is this guy?
Yo, I'm
this guy?
fucking dead, bro.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe
Jesus
they fucking
Christ.
sent you away like you're a fugitive.
They didn't send me. My mom wanted me to get out of there.
Moving with your auntie and uncle in Pensacola.
There was another time where I went to my mom's house and I had blood all over my shoes from kicking this kid. Oh, it was from the same thing because I basically, when I was beating that kid up, he tried to blame it on his homie, this other dude.
He's
You beat him so bad he didn't remember you did
It's
it.
like Guantanamo Bay. He
It
starts snitching on his homies.
It
and
was
shit,
Jerry.
bro.
It was Jerry. Get him.
He starts snitching on this other dude, right?
Why?
So then, like a year or two later, I'm at a fucking hardcore show in New Hampshire, and I go outside to fucking catch a breather in between all the mosh pitting.
Yeah.
And I fucking walk outside, and I see this dude, the same dude that he had snitched on and said that this is the kid who drove him there. So I just fucking start like jogging up, and the kid doesn't see me coming. And this is honestly, like, in my life, it's probably one of the best punches I ever thrown, mostly because it was a sucker punch and you didn't see it
Yeah,
coming.
you're such a pussy.
I fucking, like, jog up.
You got him fucked
and
up.
I sort of just, like, put my hand behind his head.
What?
And just boom, like that. I swear to God that the fucking blood blasted out of his nose.
Can I get a gavel, Josh? This thuggery.
I wish every time for the rest of my life that I get in a fight that I could deliver a blow like this because I fucking...
Did you knock him out?
I mean, I don't know. I got on top of him and started kicking him.
That
and
nigga
shit.
said, "Hey."
And then I
This
pulled
nigga
back
Adam
up.
was a fucking wild animal.
Back in the day, bro, New Hampshire, it was just like a cultural thing. We just fought a lot.
Yeah, that is like some Boston straight edge shit.
I was just very
Is
down.
that how Josh lost his dreads?
Yeah.
A fight?
Got in a fight
Wait, literally?
in a mosh pit. Oh. You got all the dreads yanked out.
Oh, that you would be the easiest person to attack in the mosh pit. Just grab your dreads.
Anyway, I showed up to my mom's house and I had blood all over my head.
She was like, "You have to leave again, Adam."
yeah, no, for real. She's like, get on the bus. For real. She like drove me
We
to
call
the
it
bus.
we call
to
it
the bus station.
Fung Wei.
The Fung Hua.
Fung Hua.
I'm pretty sure she had to drive me to the bus station.
Again?
Yeah.
Do you think if you like hit somebody right now and you go to your mom, she's like, "Get out of town"?
She's going to
If I told my mom about me getting in a fist fight right now, given that like you
You're
know
like 40?
she knows that like I'm doing pretty well and that I probably shouldn't be taking any silly risks like that, I think she would be pretty disappointed. She would say, "Adam, you have a kid."
Yeah, she would say that.
Yeah.
In that exact tone, too.
And it would be a good point.
Yeah. You feel like because you got a kid now, you can't catch a fade?
I would probably be a little bit
You
even.
definitely got to make better decisions, though.
I would be more intent on avoiding it, but
What
I
if
would
you were,
already
like-
be trying to avoid it.
What if, okay, let me give you a scenario.
Okay.
And you tell me what you would do. You, Lena, Parker, Ann, at Disneyland. Y'all all got matching ears on. You having a good grand old time, right?
Good old grand.
You having a good grand time.
I'm going OGZ on the staff.
Yo, look.
You see that?
Yeah. Look. You already then took like 70 pictures for the day. You barely been there a couple hours. It's hot. Your fast pass not even working. You got to stand in a regular line. You get
not
one.
happening.
You get one drunk fan, right? Drunk.
He's drunk at Disneyland?
You niggas be getting blacked out of Disneyland for sure.
It's true.
So look, maybe late 20s. He's had one too many beers. He sees you.
What color is he?
He's white.
Okay.
He's white.
Thug.
Maybe about 5'9". Kind of muscular build, but like he looks like he smokes too many cigarettes, right?
This is very descriptive.
I know.
He better not look like Jap 5.
No.
If you got a Jap 5 body, I'm going to just let it go. No, it's cool, bro.
Look. He pressing you for a picture, but you could tell he's obviously drunk, right? He's getting too close.
I mean, I would just take the picture first off. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I mean, even if he's kind of annoying, I shrug off, or I'm nice to drunk fans or annoying and fucking fans
What
all
if
the
he's
time.
like, "Drop your bitch and kid and take this fucking picture, Adam"?
Oh no. We definitely swing. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell no.
He's like, I'm grabbing you by the back of the head.
Yeah.
He's like, "Excuse me, sir, can you turn around real quick?"
It wouldn't even be me. It wouldn't even be
Mom, I
making.
did it again.
I wouldn't be making a decision.
Mom, bought me the
It would
bus.
just happen.
Mom, it happened at Disneyland.
I'm going black. Like my vision
going
is
black.
I'm
oh shit!
not like that. My vision is going black.
Oh, he going black.
I'm blacking out.
I'm going blackface.
Lena, where's my paint?
I throw on black. No.
I'm going black.
Blacking out is how.
Lena, call the Hoff twins, please.
That's why I keep a Hoff twin. I keep a Kiki.
I keep a twin exotic.
Oh hell no! Somebody call your girl a bitch in front of your kid?
Yeah.
You gotta risk it all.
And calls your kid a bitch too.
They
Oh, hell no.
can't call Carter.
It's weird though because like in terms of the best decision to someone who's that fucking drunk and stupid, like the best decision is probably just fucking turn the other cheek and walk away. But
No,
I,
I ain't
somehow
turning
I
no-
don't think that is
No, it's
actually
not.
what
I
I
ain't
would
turning
do.
no cheeks. Pause.
I don't think I could do that.
My cheeks is not being turned.
Hell no.
Fuck all that.
No. If I got a shooter with me,
I was gonna say,
There.
Disneyland?
shoot him.
do you feel like you got to keep Kiki with you now at all public?
It was
Public
nice.
outings?
It was nice.
But it's cool because Kiki's the homie too. It's not
Yeah.
like a random nigga you gotta like
My
break the
brother
ice
is
with,
willing
you know?
to search and destroy.
No facts.
But the thing I don't like about him, he smokes Newport 100s.
What the fuck?
How is that bothering you?
Because if he smoked Marlboro Lights, then I could smoke Marlboro Lights with him, and that'd be hard.
I feel like you
Make
smoke
him switch.
You can't make him switch. He
It's
probably
like
he likes
me
him.
telling him to fucking change his whole lifestyle.
He likes what he
Is
likes.
cigarettes like that?
People are very devoted to their brands.
That's a fact. No,
Yeah, damn.
He's a
like-
good blunt roller, though. I'll give him that too.
I need a professional blunt roller. Honestly, I still don't know how to roll. I've never.
Me neither.
I never learned. I never learned.
I don't know how to roll either.
I know people make fun of me all the time because I smoke with hella weed. Low key,
Yeah, I mean,
should probably learn.
you probably should.
I have a bong in my car.
That sounds really gross.
No,
Is there water in the bong?
no, I'll dump it out. And I've only had it for like a couple months.
Me and the homies used to drive around with a water bong in the car.
That's crazy. You got to pour the water out and then just put more. Like I keep water out on me at all
Some
times.
Harold and Kumar shit.
That is some Harold.
That's
Come
some
on, shit.
bum loser ass stoner shit. Like, you a real piece of shit. Like,
Now, if I go to a bitch house, I don't got no blunts and I don't know how to roll. I gotta pull the bong out. That's like in my trunk. It's not like just sitting next to me. Like I'm not just sparking up on the freeway.
I
While
remember
I'm
like
driving.
Rucci used to pull up with a big ass bong.
Bong in the booth. Yes, literally like.
Big ass green bong. Just pull up with it.
Pretty sure he hit it on stage and rolled
Not
loud
green
too.
glass.
Pretty sure he hit it on stage and rolled loud too.
It's hardcore. We had a girl in here that we were talking. She says she doesn't smoke weed because the first time she ever tried to smoke weed, she just did a huge ass bong rip and got all sick and fucked up.
Ugh.
I'm like, why starting with a bong
Yeah.
rip is the worst idea I could think of besides taking a dab.
Yeah, I don't think I even started smoking dabs or bongs way until
You want to smoke weed for the first time?
the most extreme way.
Hit the blunt once or twice, or
The joint.
the joint. Just like hit it once or twice. Little,
just see how
little
it
hit.
feel,
See how
yeah.
you feel.
Then you're like,
if
whoa.
you feel good,
Hit it
maybe
again.
don't do it again, or maybe do it once a little bit more.
You gotta like
pace
build
yourself.
See, but that's the thing though. It's like
People want to be like, oh, I'm gonna get an edible. Don't do it.
or like I never when I started doing shrooms and like I
Chocolate
rem-
rooms.
I mean, just like when motherfuckers was like, "Oh yeah, take an eighth for your first time." Like nigga, if I would have took an eighth the first time I did shrooms, I would have been fucking in a whole nother planet.
Why didn't nobody tell me don't do it in the clubs?
This
Definitely don't
podcast
do
is
that
brought
in
to you by Choco Rooms,
What's that? Chocolate shrooms?
the most boomingest snack in the world.
That shit is flight.
Is it really just?
Booming.
But is this
Business is booming.
But this is like
It's
just
not
regular.
medicated. It's like really just chocolate.
It's
You
just
sure before I eat one?
no, it's good.
eat
It
it.
is.
Taste test now.
First of all, relax.
It's a real product. It has fucking the nutritional information on the back.
You're right. I was just making sure it wasn't a fucking. Listen, I know bitches that make Hershey shroom pieces in they fucking kitchen. And
You know
selling
girls
it.
that poison little kids on Halloween, giving
Yo,
that shit
shut
out
the
probably.
Act like candy, man.
The bitches you hang out with are the reason why kids can't go trick or treating.
This looks like Adam. This looks like Adam's dick after he left one of the
Oh
porn
my
sets.
god,
What about that girl cuddling with the dick, the blowjob?
bro, that was terrible.
What?
That we did a Patreon with a girl. And
This is fire.
She showed us a video of her giving a blowjob, and it was like she's like cuddling with it, she's like, rubbing against
Cuddling with the meat?
She's acting like a cat. On Tony.
R.P. Tony.
R.I.P. Tony. This is a long one. Pause.
Super pause.
Wow, almost 3 hours.
You like the chocolate rooms?
Chocolate rooms.
Temples of chocolate rooms.
I don't think I laughed on this podcast this hard besides this episode. This was actually really funny. I don't know why.
Hey, you never know what you're gonna get with us.
Honestly, you might get some super deep shit. You might get some freak shit.
Freak hose. Freak hose. Drop it down, lay your knees, touch your elbows.
But
just
guess what?
ruined that
I
song.
will be live streaming after this at 9 p.m. on the dot.
I'm too sexy for this pod.
Too sexy for the nod. Too sexy for this bod. Too sexy for the cod. Too sexy for that fraud. Too sexy for your. Okay.
bod.
I said that already.
I'm.
I took all the words. Sorry.
They need to just start blasting the original Right Said Fred version. In the
I
club
don't even
now.
remember it
No?
at this point. Now I don't. Can we play it on here for 2 seconds?
No,
Demonetized.
it's German.
Is it really? Wait,
Those fools are German.
I kind of remember. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my. So sexy it hurts.
I love that
right?
Future's brain just goes right to I'm too sexy for this drink.
Too sexy for this syrup.
Syrup. This chain. Like all the
That's
nouns
hard.
he picks out of a hat are like the most important things to him.
That's hard as fuck though.
Who am I to tell Fuch what to do? Fewch. All right, I think we've done what we have to do here. Everybody out there, Josh, can they go enter their emails on the website? Yeah. NoJumper.com. Go there, head all the way to the bottom of the site, enter in your email. We're going to be picking one person or a handful of people to send free merch packs out to. But sign up for our newsletter. We'll love you so much.
Nigga.
And No Jumper just hit 1 million on TikTok.
Yes, sir.
1 million.
I'm too sexy for TikTok.
Too sexy for this sock.
Too sexy for a cock.
I'm done.
And on Instagram, we just hit 2.3 million.
Y'all niggas tripping.
I'm too sexy for this block. Too sexy for
Block
this.
boy. Long live the Chasers.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
Takers.
What's wrong with you? The
Takers.
Chasers.
No, the Takers.
Dream Chasers.